Welcome to Ultimate Autographs. If you were looking for the internet's most exciting and interactive live break room, then you have come to the right place. We are opening live break mystery boxes featuring the biggest names from across the sports world every single day. If you're new to breaking with us, we can help break it down and make it as easy to understand as possible. First, head over to the live break page and look for a series that suits your interests. Most of our series will have 8 spots, which represent the 8 NFL divisions, but other sports breaks or mixers may vary. If you purchase one spot, that means you have a 1 in 8 chance to win that item at an extremely discounted rate. Next, click Add to Cart to purchase your live break spot. Once you've completed your checkout, tune into the next available live breaks broadcast on Facebook, Twitch, or YouTube at noon, 3, or 6 p.m. Central Time any day of the week. As you watch, you will see your name appear on the screen when your specific break begins. Your name will go into the randomizer and will be randomized a specific amount of times based on that evening's dice roll number. Once randomization is over, the list of names of people that bought into that live break will be matched up with a specific division. If the item that is pulled from the mystery box matches your division, congratulations, you just won an incredible piece of signed memorabilia. Want to guarantee yourself an item as opposed to testing your luck? Some of the series that you see on the live break page can be purchased under the mystery box tab of our website. Those boxes could either be shipped directly to your door or open live on the air before being sent to you. While you are there, make sure to sign up for our Signature Points Club. This exclusive club earns you points toward specific discounts, signed items, or exclusive events each and every time you buy at ultimateautographs.com. The moment you have been waiting for has come. Let's break some signed memorabilia.
Welcome back to the UA Live Break Room. Dom and Chinmay here. Good afternoon. It's the 12 p.m. Central Time hour here on the Ultimate Autographs Live Break. And we have a pre-fill in those mini helmets, Mini's automatic double box break. You can win 2 helmets, 2 mini helmets, with 1 spot for $50 in that mini break. We'll get ready for that break in just a matter of moments. Just want to tell you what we have in this room right now for our noon hour. Our most expensive item in this room, Chinmay, your guy, Lionel Messi on the licensed Argentina jersey. Go on Fanatics.com, guys, $4,500. You could get it in the break room for $204. That's it. $204, $204. But you got to get in that 1 of 4. It is a 4-spot break. There you go. What happened to Mahomes draw from last night? I was in 2 of the breaks. Did they do the Mahomes draw last night? I don't know. Did they have to? I'm guessing they did not do it because did they have to sell out the break? I'm seeing that the break is still here. Did anyone win a Mahomes? You see it on the winner sheet?
Yesterday, yeah.
12 a.m.?
Oh, 12 a.m.
I know we gave away the Mahomes and that was someone won that, the Mahomes.
I don't see a Mahomes winner in the 12 a.m.
Yeah, so Adam, that's break did not sell out. So I'm guessing that now that's the After Dark show, and I don't want to, speak for them. So I'm guessing that happens when that break sells out. So I would say tune in next week for the After Dark show next Friday midnight to see if that break sells out. But we do have a mini, should sell out next week with that Patrick Mahomes. I know what helmet he's talking about. Okay. It's that crystallized Patrick Mahomes. It is beautiful. I'm actually shocked that it's still not. The drawing is when the break sells out, Adam. So we're not doing the break tonight because we don't do the After Dark show. So maybe next week if it sells out, I'm guessing it's going to sell out next week. But that drawing does not happen until the break sells out.
Yeah.
And the After Dark breaks are only for the After Dark show. They're not for Saturday 9 a.m.
The break will be on the actually
the break's on the site on the After Dark show. So they're only when the After Dark show is live.
So the break is live.
Not
the break is live on the site.
Not the Nightlight series. He's talking about the Nightlight series.
Correct.
Yes, should not be live on the site.
It's saying active.
Really? I didn't see it.
Unless this is something different.
Maybe that's I didn't see it. I was just on the page right there. I don't see it on the. No, it's not on here.
Okay.
Yeah. So Adam, the After
Dark...
It'll
only be on
so
Friday.
Adam, the After Dark show, they have their own specialty series. That's the Nightlight. That is only for the After Dark show. It's not for the 9 a.m. on Saturday, Sunday, etc. So whenever the show is live, that's when it's on the website. If it's the show's over, it goes back in the drafts. And then when the next show, next week, the next midnight show, next After Dark show, that's when it's put up on the site again. And it's still same series, same helmets. So if you're still looking for that Mahomes, you still have a chance for that Patrick Mahomes. Hopefully that clears it up a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah. After, like, we don't work the After Dark show, so it's like, whatever. All right, guys, we do have a mini pre-fill. So let's spin. Well, first, let's roll some dice. 6 or higher. Here we go. And then we'll spin the wheel, see what our Chase wheel spin for our noon show will be. So here we go. I ain't going to do it. All right. 7's cool. 7's cool. I can find the dice round. So put up a 7. All righty. And we'll see what our Chase wheel spin is going to be. We have the college, the baseball, the vault, practice squad, diamonds, minis, and the 1 and 4. Did not do a Chase wheel spin on our 9 o'clock show. Let's change that. We're gonna. It's the minis. And hey, we already have a pre-fill on the minis. Yeah. So we will be doing a Chase wheel spin. Let me write that on the page for you. Minis an automatic double box break. $50. 2 minis. And at the end of the show, you could turn that into a $100 gift card. Seems pretty good to me. Minis. All righty, guys. We'll get to that break right now. We have the Vlad Guerrero Sr. helmet on the table. That was one in the baseball. That baseball, 10 boxes left, 6 headliners. Jeff Bagwell, Carlton Fisk, Manny Machado, Miguel Cabrera, Rowley Fingers, Pete Rose. 10 boxes, 6 headliners.
Not bad.
Pretty damn good to me. All righty. Move this here for now. We have Jay. We have Mike, Mark, Michael, Dennis. Wait for my message in the chat, please. There we go. Drop me 2 box numbers for the minis. Jay, Mike, Mark, Michael, Dennis. Wheel 2 times. Thank you, Den. And that is out of 30. Get the wheel out of 30 for you. Here it is. Let's spin it. Box 9. Let's check the ticker, see if we have box 9.
I see 8 and 10.
Yeah, I do not have 9 on the ticker, so we'll go to the picker wheel. We'll put 8 and 10. Whatever this lands on, this will be our first box. We do not have 9. We'll get the closest to 9, 8 and 10. We'll let the wheel decide. And it's going to be number 8. All right, let's take 8 off the ticker. Thank you, sir. Ever since you said 8 was your favorite number, now we're just getting a bunch of 8s in here.
Yeah, now we're just, everything is 8.
All right, now where is my wheel 30? That is 35. There is 30. All righty. Spin this. Yep, 9. Here we go. Our next box will be, is it the primetime box? Is it the primetime box? 21. And we do not have 21, but it looks like the corner ticker, we do not have 22. We do have 20, so 20 will be the box.
Yeah.
Thank you, sir. So box 20. Thank you. All right. Randomizer, guys. Bring it up on the screen so we see it one more time. 7 is the dice roll. 7 is the dice roll. Good luck. And the final click. There it is. It's copy and paste. Take you to your divisions for our first mini break of our noon show. Hopefully not our last. Shouldn't be our last. Those minis are loaded right now.
Yeah.
Den, you have the NFC North. Mark, you have the NFC South. Den, you have the NFC East. Michael, you have the NFC West. Jay, you have the AFC North. Den, you have the AFC South. Jay, you have the AFC East. And Mike, you have the AFC West. We'll start with box 8. We'll Go in numerical order. All righty. Here we go. Good luck, everybody. Minis, do we have that Warren Moon Rave helmet? Michael Conley's like, yeah, I hope so. Maybe a sign to come in the diamonds. It is Keon Coleman. One of Josh Allen's targets in Buffalo, was a rookie last season. I'm expecting big things for Keon Coleman. He was a beast at Florida State.
Absolutely.
Injured last year with the Bills. Got the Beckett cert right here. You see it on the side. You can see it. Try to show out the Beckett. The Beckett's on the side of the man. I've never seen something like that. You see it right there? It's hard to see, but Beckett cert is on that bad boy.
And look, the fact that the Bills have not rushed to bring back Amari Cooper tells you how they feel about Keon Coleman. They traded down out of the first round, ended up picking Keon Coleman, who I thought for sure would be a first-round pick. Was a beast at Florida State, as you mentioned, and had some moments. Some moments in his rookie season. Had a long touchdown run, catch and run against the Texans. Had a couple good contested catches in the red zone against the Seahawks, and should be a big-time target for Josh Allen this upcoming season.
Absolutely. Keon Coleman, Khalil Shakir, Dalton Kincaid, the tight end.
Yeah.
They got some good young pass catchers in Buffalo. I know the GM was not so happy that people were saying he didn't draft any wide receivers. But hey, this is the Heat. They have high hopes for Keon Coleman. He was a beast at Florida State.
That's who he drafted, yeah.
Was he the first pick of the second round?
I think he was either first or second. 33 or 34.
Yes, something very early. He did not have to wait long on day 2. Here's box 20. Let's see. NFC East, or excuse me, AFC East, Jay. Jim Kelly. But we have a secondary headliner. Duval. It's Fred Taylor, former running back for the Jacksonville Jaguars, former Pro Bowl running back. I love Fred Taylor in the day.
Yeah.
Florida Gator. We have a Prova signature. There you go. He's Florida through and through. Florida Gator, Jacksonville Jaguar. There you go. He was a beast.
Him and Maurice Jones-Drew.
Yep.
That 1-2 punch.
There you go, Den. Very nice. Very nice. Secondary headliner, Fred Taylor.
On the old school Jags lid.
I love the old school Jags lid.
Yeah.
That is badass. You got the Prova cert on the back. Very nice, Fred Taylor. Awesome hit, Den. Yeah, I love the throwback Jags. Badass. Nice. Secondary headliner. Wait a minute, is he?
Yeah.
No, was he?
Not in the minis.
Oh,
He's in the jerseys.
I'm looking at the jerseys.
Yeah, he's in the jerseys.
Actually, Fred Taylor in the and more section goes to tell you the minis are absolutely loaded right now. I was looking at the jersey. I saw Fred Taylor. I was like, I knew he was a secondary somewhere. And I was like, Fred Taylor, pretty damn good running back. So I
he's
just
in the
assumed.
jerseys, yeah.
There you go. I just assumed. I was like, Fred Taylor, guy was freaking good. If we had that series, he played where? We'll get it on the Patriots, where he finished his career.
Yeah. Yeah. Remember that?
So very nice for Den. The wheel was kind to him. So that was 2 from the and more section. My mistake, guys. I saw Fred Taylor on the jerseys, but ratios just got better. If you want to see that Warren Moon Rave helmet.
Yeah,
That
we're
Fred
now
Taylor was a
now at 50% headliners.
There we go.
9 headliners in 18 boxes.
50% headliners. Show off this beautiful Vlad Guerrero helmet. That was one in the baseball. Baseball, guys, 10 boxes left. 6 headliners. Talk about a great ratio. Box to headliner ratio. We'll do a top to bottom rundown of what we have in the break room right now. Our most expensive item. Jimmy, your boy, Messi on the licensed jersey. How
Now
sweet is that?
I should say that I don't know how much of my boy he is.
Oh, let's go.
Because the people talk about the MJ LeBron debate.
Oh.
The bigger global soccer or sports debate is Messi or Ronaldo.
Yes.
And I've historically leaned Ronaldo, but Messi has, with the international trophies, has sort of overtaken Ronaldo over the last few seasons. Messi has been much more accomplished statistically, and Ronaldo has kind of made himself irrelevant by going to Saudi Pro League. But that Argentina Messi jersey, that is not only the most expensive item in the break room, that might be the most expensive item we've ever had.
$4,500 on Fanatics. Sold out, by the way. Tells you two things. It's expensive and it's in high demand. That's pretty... If you're one of these guys who collects memorabilia to flip it,
you'll
go.
see a lot of Messi jerseys. You'll see the Messi Barcelona jerseys, Messi PSG jerseys, Messi Inter Miami jerseys, Messi Argentina jerseys. But the autographed licensed jersey is what separates this jersey from all the other ones. And that's why it's so expensive.
World Cup next year too, 2026.
Messi is set to play in it. Doesn't seem like he's slowing down anytime soon.
How old is he?
He is, I believe, I believe he'll be 38.
Okay, that's not too bad. He's gonna do the Tom Brady, play till he's 45.
He's 37. He will turn 38 this coming June.
Okay.
So he would be 39 if he were to go all the way to the final. Yeah.
Okay.
But Ronaldo's 39, I think. So
who has a better statue?
Ronaldo's 40.
There you go.
So, everyone has a better statue than Ronaldo. Yeah, everyone has a better statue than Ronaldo. But yeah, Messi could. Hey, we've seen these great athletes. They just keep playing. They just keep playing until they're in their 40s.
I mean, we have the biggest athlete in the world in the break room, Messi. We have the biggest pop star in the break room, Taylor Swift. I mean, there's no debate about that. It's Taylor Swift. Her ticket to go see a concert is maybe the price of a Messi jersey. I mean, it's ridiculous. Aaron Rodgers,
it might be multiple Messi jerseys.
Yeah, right? There you go. If you want to go to a Taylor Swift concert, win the Messi jersey in the 1 and 4. There you go. For $204, and you could sell it for $5K. There you go. Yeah, Taylor Swift. I love the 1 and 4 because we just see a whole bunch of just things we wouldn't normally see here in the break room.
You want to talk about another athlete that played until, late 30s, early 40s, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
Yeah.
In the 1 and 4.
I thought you were going to say Ric Flair. He wrestled till he was like 70.
No. Ric Flair is still going.
Yeah, he's still going, the Nature Boy. Man, Nature Boy, Ric Flair, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, the second all-time scorer of all time. It still seems weird to say second all-time leading scorer in NBA history. Just passed up by LeBron James a few years back. Kareem. That's a licensed jersey, by the way, and it looks like the classic, the old school Lakers jersey, the Showtime Lakers jerseys. Those are my favorites. Let's see. Where are you at, Kareem? Yeah, licensed jersey. So is the Melo. That 1 and 4 loaded, guys. Every headliner besides Juan Soto and Patrick Mahomes still available. Go and get you a $4,500 Lionel Messi jersey. 204. 204. This series, I'm shocked by, Chinmay, because it's the best bang for your buck in the break room. There's 14 boxes left, 7 headliners, and 4 speed flexes. I am shocked we have not done a diamond yet today.
Yeah, there's only one spot in the diamonds which has been filled. And yeah, as you mentioned, I mean, you guys talk about wanting the speed flex helmets. They're right there. 4 of them in 14 boxes. Not to mention that diamonds are authentics are better in every box. So even though you still have 7 non-headliners in those boxes, they're still authentic helmets and still carry solid value. And the double up opportunities are there, especially in the headliners. The double up opportunities are there with Josh Allen and Jim Kelly
and Gronk too.
And then Gronk would also be in there. And then, Lawrence Taylor and Terry McLaurin.
That's a good hit right there.
An opportunity as well. So you have double up opportunities with the headliners. You have double up opportunities with, the secondary authentics. But everything is authentic or better in the diamonds. So, yeah, definitely the value is starting to materialize there in that diamond series.
No doubt about it. The best bang for your buck in the break room. Authentics are better in every single box. Like I just said, 14 boxes, 7 headliners, 4 speed flexes. Terry McLaurin, Ladd McConkey, Aiden Hutchinson. Oh, and the current MVP of the NFL, Josh Allen. Guys, get him before he wins that Super Bowl. Josh Allen wins the Super Bowl. First quarterback in Buffalo Bills history wins the Super Bowl. That helmet, you guys already know, going to skyrocket. Go and get them for $96 in the diamond while you still can. So bring out the diamonds. I mean, even the names, I always talk about the names. You're not going to find any scrubs in the diamonds. Here's the baseball, 10 boxes left, 6 headliners. Jeff Bagwell bat, Pudge, Carlton Fisk, the saddle. I love how it's the secondary colors. You have the silver helmet for the Fisk. You got the yellow for the Machado. I think it's an awesome, awesome look right there. Carlton Fisk, Manny Machado, Miguel Cabrera jersey still out there. Mr. Triple Crown, Miguel Cabrera. Rowley Fingers, the best mustache of all time. And the Hit King, Pete Rose.
Fred Taylor mini
Hell
for
yeah.
Den. Perfect Mother's Day gift for his mom.
Love
who's a
it, yeah.
Jags fan, yeah.
Happy Mother's Day to all the moms out there tomorrow.
We can't promise that it'll arrive to you tomorrow.
I probably won't be there for mom
But
tomorrow, Den, but you know she'll get
can-
it.
yeah,
she'll
you
get it
can get
early.
it, yeah.
She'll get it soon.
Yeah.
She'll get it soon. Hey, a late gift is better than no gift, right?
Oh,
I'm sure Den got her something too, you know,
Yeah.
for tomorrow, and then a nice little surprise for later. Hey,
Yeah.
mom, Duval, perfect right there. I wish
Yeah.
my mom was easy to buy gifts for. She would just want a Fred Taylor mini. She's tough. She's tough to buy for. Here is the college series, guys. 10 boxes. Well, now I should say 5 boxes in the series will have NIL deals. What's an NIL deal? You can win a gift card. I have a piece of paper. We'll get the lottery balls out. We'll spin the lottery. Whatever ball comes out, we have the gift card. I wonder if we can say what ball.
I can tell you the numbers here.
You know what? I don't even know if I can say. Do we have 2?
We have 2, we have 3, we have 5.
Is 10 still available?
8 and I think that's 7. 10 is still available. Yeah.
I'm looking right now. 2 and 10 are $150 gift cards.
Okay.
If you pull that in that lottery series. So, guys, get yourself a full-size helmet, potentially a gift card. If you don't win a gift card, maybe you win that Jonathan Taylor Speed Flex, that red, white, and blue Speed Flex. Check this out. This is one of the nicest helmets in the room right now, too. This college series, 9 boxes, 7 headliners, and we have 5 lottery balls left for gift cards, guys. Look at this, Jonathan Taylor. This is awesome.
We were talking about the diamonds being, the best bang for your buck, authentics are better. This college series, the and more section is absolutely loaded in the college series, because think about how many college players were superstars in college and didn't necessarily materialize in the NFL. But if you were to tell somebody who was a sports fan, XYZ college helmet, they would know exactly who you're talking about.
100%.
Johnny Manziel, Texas A&M.
Johnny Football.
Matt Leinart, we pulled a stat jersey for USC Matt Leinart in the and more. Pulled Odell Beckham, LSU in the and more. Last week, we had a Michael Vick, Virginia Tech helmet in the and more section. So even though the headline, and I mean, we are basically at headliners in every box here. It's 7 headliners and 9 boxes. And with the NIL deals in there, at least 3 of the boxes will have the NIL deal and a headliner, which is a pretty good deal if you're getting that $150 gift card on top of the headliner helmet for the college.
Absolutely, absolutely. Jonathan Taylor, former rushing champion. Late in the season, he looked back to being that rushing champion that we're used to seeing. Jonathan Taylor, if you're a fantasy player, pick him. Here is the Vault. Vault's also, we're in good shape in all these series, really. Vault, 6 boxes left, 3 headliners. We also have 1 Vault key, and that Vault key is the big one, $300. Headliners left, Puka Nacua, Lawrence Taylor. The Puka is a rep. The Lawrence Taylor is an authentic. We also have Phil Simms. Giants fans getting that Vault double. Lawrence Taylor and Phil Simms. Maybe Abdul Carter getting that Vault double. You win them both, they'll let you wear the numbers. I don't know. Maybe do that. They'll let you wear. But guys, maybe get yourself a Vault key. Don't forget, with a Vault key comes with a full-size helmet. You can win a full-size helmet, a $300 gift card. And I know this sounds crazy, Chinmay, but it's possible. Use that for the 1 and 4. That's 204. And use it for a spot in a diamond single. That's 96. Boom, $300 right there. Maybe win yourself a Messi jersey and win yourself a Josh Allen Speedflex. And all it cost you was 1 spot in the vault.
Yeah.
It's possible.
Look,
you can do that with $93. $93 can get you all that.
We've seen crazy things. We've seen crazy things happen in the break room. I would like to see a sequence like that.
Yeah, it's probably.
But we've seen things where people get the vault key and then they buy into a diamond quad or something like that with the vault key and they get 3 helmets with 1 spot or something like that.
Keon Coleman was the mini, Eric.
Keon Coleman was the other one.
Yes, it was Fred Taylor and Keon Coleman in that mini break. Mini still left. Actually, since Eric's asking, I got you, Eric. I got you, buddy.
18 boxes left in the minis.
Here's our minis. Lawrence Taylor, Champ Bailey, Jim Kelly, Robert Mathis, Eric Dickerson, Warren Moon. I think that's a sweet double up right there, that Eric Dickerson and Warren Moon. I love that Seahawks Rave helmet. Secondary headliners, Frank Gore, Aaron Jones, and Patrick Willis. Those are the minis left. And Chinmay said it, 18 boxes left, 9 headliners. There you go. No problem, Eric. Hope you're having a great Saturday, buddy. So here's the jerseys, $28 a spot in the jerseys. Only headliner gone is the Warren Moon, Brett Favre, Champ Bailey, Bruce Smith, Eric Dickerson, Ty Law, Mike Evans, Dick Butkus, Anquan Bolden, Roger Staubach, Kellen Winslow Sr., Mike Singletary. There's Fred Taylor, secondary headliner in the jerseys. There you go. So jerseys still loaded. Only headliner gone is the Warren Moon. You know me and Chim may want to see this Brett Favre.
Yeah.
$28 a spot, guys. Win yourself one of the best quarterbacks of all time. One of the best pass rushers of all time, too. Don't forget Bruce Smith. One of the best corners of all time, Champ Bailey. Eric Dickerson, the most rushing yards in a single season. Ty Law. Hey, I love Tom Brady. He's one of my favorite players of all time. Don't get me wrong. The first 3 Super Bowls for the Patriots, I mean, Tom Brady made some clutch plays. Those were the defenses for the Patriots. Ty Law. I mean, I think that New England should just draft guys from Michigan. Doesn't it seem like it works out pretty well for them? Ty Law, Tom Brady.
Yeah.
Like, there you go. Maybe they shouldn't have drafted Mason Graham instead of Will Campbell. I mean, Drake May's probably like, you know.
JJ McCarthy instead of Drake May.
I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. I like Drake May, though. Mike Evans, a future Hall of Famer. Dick Butkus, the original monster of the Midway. Anquan Bolden, one of the toughest players. I love Anquan Bolden when he was on the Cardinals, the Ravens. Just an awesome, awesome player. And the best quarterback in Cowboys history, Roger Staubach, on the classic Cowboys blue. The throwback blue.
Yeah.
And, of course, your boy Kellen Winslow Sr., Mike Singletary, and Fred Taylor. So, guys, here's the practice squad, by the way, guys. Practice squad, $49 a spot on the single, $98 a spot on the double. We have 6 boxes left, 2 headliners. We have that sweet, sweet Bo Jackson license Mitchell and Ness legacy jersey. Bo Jackson, guys, this is sick. We had the Terry Bradshaw before. I remember that one. It's the black and yellow.
Yeah.
But something about that Raider silver and black, man. It's iconic. It's iconic. I was at Allegiant Stadium last week. I checked it out, did a tour.
Yeah.
When you walk in, and, you know, the stadium is just, you know, it's black. The whole stadium is black. Like from the outside.
Yeah.
And you walk in, it just says, "Welcome to the Death Star." And it's like, damn, it felt like you're walking the Death Star. It's like everything is silver and black there. It is awesome.
We'll see what the Raiders do this year with Pete Carroll at the helm as a head coach, Geno Smith.
Yeah.
And as quarterback, and Ashton Genty drafted in the top 10.
Dante Thornton Jr.
With the Raiders. And, you know, you talk about going to Allegiant with the tour. We tried to go into SoFi with a couple buddies. This was like 4 or 5 years ago now, but we were in LA. You know, we were there for a different reason, and then like before going to the airport, we were just walking around SoFi, like taking pictures or whatever. We were like, oh, like, you know, we just want to see the stadium, or we just want to see like the field. We have a flight in, you know, an hour or something. Yeah. And we tried going through like the team store or whatever, and the cashier was like, "Hey, are you guys with the tour?" Like, no, you guys need to.
Cashier's like, "You're not getting me fired,
yeah,
You're not getting me fired.
You guys need to go get tickets to the tour."
I've been in that cashier's shoes before. I'm like, "Hey, I just don't want to get fired." All right. So there's the practice squad, guys.
4 spots left in the practice squad double, by the way.
There you go, guys. We might be seeing that Bo Jackson jersey soon. Jim Kelly, secondary headliner. Jim Kelly, Hall of Fame quarterback in that practice squad. So what do you guys want to do? Let's see. Practice squad is close. I mean, the 1 and 4 is 4-spot break. All it takes is someone to come in and be like, "Hey, is the Messi jersey still available?" And we say yes. And they go, "Okay." And they buy out that entire break. And then we're breaking in that 1 and 4. So 4 to go on a practice squad. I'll drop the link in the chat for that. We'll see that Bo Jackson on the Raiders jersey. I kept doing that on the tour, and you could tell people were getting annoyed. I was like, Raiders. That's why I came back. My voice was like
raspy,
a little raspy. And it was because I kept doing Raiders. So, guys, what are we going to see next? Got 16 people watching right now. By the way, guys, if you begin in the breaks and you've been a little cold in the breaks, it happens, and you're like, I need a win. I have to get myself something. We have our mystery box tab where we have our, if it loads up for me, our reps series. There we go. Our rep series is only for personals, guys. So you're not gonna buy a spot. If you buy a personal, you pick a number. You know you're gonna win something. You don't know who you're gonna win, but at least you know you're going home with something. Sometimes you just gotta see the ball go in the net, right?
Yeah.
Sometimes, you know, on FanDuel. You got to take that.
That's what the Boston Celtics are hoping to see,
right
this afternoon.
You know,
in a couple
sometimes when
hours.
you're on a cold streak, you know, on the FanDuel, and you got to take a minus 5,000 favor just to see some green. You're seeing too much red. You got to see some green. That's what you do in the reps sometimes. So, you know, I want to leave here with something. Get the reps. You know, you're winning something. You just don't know who you're winning, but a lot of great options. We we did a rep yesterday. DeMar Hamlin.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a cool name. Obviously, everyone knows who DeMar Hamlin is. You know, would have been thankfully, it's not a tragic story. He was you know, passed out on the football field against the Bengals, and thankfully, he's all right. So I don't know how he didn't win comeback.
That's like our you know how people say like where were you when like XYZ happened with historical events. For sports fans, that's like our where were you when DeMar Hamlin?
Yeah.
Like people know who
Exactly. I remember watching that game, and I'm a big football fan, and even I'm like, you can't continue this football. I didn't even want them to continue the football game. I couldn't believe it.
Yeah, it was crazy.
So thankfully, DeMar, you know, he had actually a pretty good year. DeMar Hamlin made out all right, had a good year for the Bills. So very nice. So headliners in the reps, speaking of Bo Jackson, there he is. Bo Jackson, Kurt Warner, J.J. Watt, Warren Moon, A.J. Green, Patrick Willis, Ricky Williams, Jameson Williams, Kyron Williams, who are cousins, by the way. I looked
A lot
that
of
up.
Williams.
I'm not lying about that. They are cousins. I looked that up. Jalen Carter and Frank Gore. We pulled them both one time in a double box break. And that was because we pulled Quinton Williams and Quincy Williams on a dual sign. And I was with Joe. We were working a Saturday, and we made a joke. We're like, oh, are these guys brothers too? You know, Williams. And we looked up their cousins. So that is true. You get the family in the break room. So that is our rep personal, guys. Plenty of great options in that rep personal. So it's up to you guys. It is up to you. 22 people out there watching. If you guys are new to the UA channel and you have any questions, please let us know. That's what we're here for. Even if the question is like, what the hell is a break room? We'll answer it. Hey, I'd rather have you ask that question than you get in and you don't win and you're like, wait a minute, where's my helmet? I paid for my helmet. So you guys, if you have any questions, please feel free to ask. If you know how break rooms work and you're looking for your teams, let us know. If you're looking for you know, you're a baseball fan, we got a baseball break, or you head to the 1 and 4. Basketball fan, 1 and 4. Hockey fan, 1 and 4. If you're the biggest Taylor Swift fan in the world, and I know we got a couple people in the chat, they love their Taylor Swift, 1 and 4. Guys, the most expensive item in the room right now, that Messi jersey, licensed jersey, go on Fanatics, $4,500 Messi jersey. I get it. If you're not a soccer fan, I'll be honest, our break room, mostly football guys. Yeah. But we like to flip stuff, right? We were talking about George Steinbrenner earlier, bought the Yankees for $23 million. Now the Yankees, what? $7 billion, $10 billion, the Yankees. You could win yourself a jersey worth $4,500 for $204, a fraction of the cost.
And no matter how you feel about soccer,
most popular sport in the world,
versus football, versus Mahomes, versus, you know, like NFL rates better than any other sport, the demand for that Messi jersey will be much higher than the demand for that Mahomes Speed Flex helmet.
Sold out on Fanatics, guys. Sold out. That tells you one thing.
Despite the price point.
Despite the exact good point. Despite the price point, $4,500, and it is sold out. That is in high demand. All over the world, guys. Most popular athlete, Lionel Messi. What do we get to order to right there?
The diamond.
Hell yeah,
We are now two two people in the diamond break.
There we go.
But that diamond single 6 to go at the moment.
Got to get to 2 before you get to 8. We're getting there, guys.
Yeah.
That diamond is going to happen. $96 a spot in the single. 14 boxes, 7 headliners, 4 speed flexes. The MVP, Josh Allen. Right there, guys. Middle row. All the way in the corner, right next to the Jay Jettas. I love that Josh Allen. If I had to pick any helmet in that series, I'm picking the Josh Allen. But aesthetically, that Ladd McConkey, I think, has a beat.
Yeah.
That Ladd McConkey's awesome. Well, check out the Terry McLaurin and Ladd McConkey, guys. These are awesome, awesome lids right here. The two-tone chrome. I mean, you can't find me a bad Chargers helmet.
There's very few bad Chargers apparel in general.
Yeah.
That's sick. That's sick. With the visor and the two-tone chrome.
Yo, perfect. They should just wear those. They should just wear those. What happened to the $28 jersey breaks, Glenn? Well, Glenn, they're still on the website, my man. They're still on the website. 8 spots to go.
Yeah, they are still available.
Drop that link for you, Glenn. There you go, buddy.
And all the headline
Besides Warren Moon.
besides Warren Moon, all the headliners are still available.
There you go, Glenn. Brett Favre, Champ Bailey, Bruce Smith, Eric Dickerson, Roger Staubach, Anquan Bolden, Dick Buckus, Mike Evans, Kellen Winslow Sr., Mike Singletary, Fred Taylor. I dropped that link in there for you, Glenn. Jerseys are still up. $28 for a Brett Favre jersey, autographed jersey.
Whew.
I mean, I'll pay $28 for an unsigned Brett Favre jersey, right? You can't even find that anywhere.
Yeah.
So there we go, guys. Break room is hot right now. 1 and 4 loaded with headliners. Diamonds loaded with headliners. And the series that we're down to like 5 boxes, 8 boxes, the ratio for the headliners is insane. The baseball, 10 boxes left, 6 headliners. The college, 9 boxes left, 7 headliners. The vault, 6 boxes left, 3 headliners, and 1 vault key, $300 vault key, which, let's be honest, that's a headliner itself. $300 gift card. I'll take that.
You're essentially getting
And a full-size helmet.
Yeah, you're essentially getting a free spot in another break.
Yeah, or you can
Or
use it
multiple
multiple breaks, however you want.
breaks.
My suggestion is
If you get that gift card.
my suggestion is 1 spot in the 1 and 4, 1 spot in the diamonds. Just my suggestion.
Yeah.
It's $300, $204 for a spot in the 1 and 4, $96 for a spot in the diamonds. I'm not saying it's gonna happen. I'm not saying it's gonna happen. I want everyone does it and say, Dom, it didn't happen. You're an idiot. I'm not saying it's gonna happen. But if you want your shot of it happening, 1 and 4, diamonds, Josh Allen, Messi, it is possible. It is possible. Now all it could take you is 1 spot in the vault.
Yeah.
So that's why I love the vault.
I believe the vault double. No, there's 6 to go in the vault, 7 to go in the vault double. I was gonna say I thought the vault double might be more, but there's less spots in the vault single. So vault single would be the one to target if you're looking to close out.
There we go, guys.
vaults.
Vault single is the way to go. Puka Nacua, Lawrence Taylor, Phil Simms. Where's my Giants fans at? Got the Super Bowl team. Lawrence Taylor, Phil Simms.
Yeah.
Got Parcells hanging out in here somewhere. Big Tuna. Otis Anderson. Is he in there? There you go, guys. That Puka Nacua on the rave. He's going to have a monster
Yeah.
2020. I love Devontae Adams. And Devontae Adams is going to have a very good 2025 too. But Puka Nacua is going to be the number 1 with the Rams now. Oh, man.
Well, I think he's one. I think they're 1 and 1A.
Yeah,
So,
but, it's
so
probably
Puka Nacua. Puka Nacua played 11 games
Yes.
last year. He was still just 10 yards shy of 1,000 yards.
So he missed 6 games last year, and that's 990 yards?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
He still caught 79 like
He's a reception machine.
like
He's a beast.
They are going to feed Puka Nacua.
Yes.
And Stafford just signed a rework contract. Like they're going for it with this group. And
They're all in this year, yeah.
they're going for it with this group, and Puka's going to be a huge part of that. And even with the injury, he still put up nearly another 1,000 yards. The touchdowns were a little lacking, but hey, eventually he'll get that too.
You know why his touchdowns were lacking? Because this guy kept stealing all of his touchdowns. Kyron Williams on the goal line. Got Jerome Bettis and Kyron Williams, 2 guys who know a little thing or two about scoring some touchdowns, whether we're at the Notre Dame or the Rams. This is a sick helmet. Play like a champion today. Common to get this reference. I asked who came up with Play Like a Champion today first, Notre Dame or Wedding Crashers. He was like, I think Notre Dame. And I go, yeah. Yes. That is cool, man. I never seen that on a helmet.
Yeah.
Play like, I guess, whoever wins this, when they walk out to work every day, they have to put this helmet, and they got to get, the Notre Dame, they give a tap to the sign before they walk out. You got to tap their helmet, Play Like a Champion today, just for some good luck. There you go. This is an awesome lid right here. We get Jerome Bettis in the break room,
Yeah.
pretty much a lot, but mostly Steelers and Notre Dame too. Not on the Rams too often.
Mm-hmm.
This is awesome. 2 of the iconic helmets in the game. I mean, no one's going to argue with Notre Dame being an iconic helmet.
This is a more unique ripped helmet. A lot of times you see the rip across the side, and it's
Good
like
call.
across the entire side. This is more of like certain kind of scratches here and there, but it's just coming out one way with like almost like flames, I guess.
Uh-huh.
But it's a different kind of ripped helmet than we've seen, probably because the Notre Dame helmets don't have an actual logo. Now that I think about it, but you got the iconic Play Like a Champion Today sign on the back.
Yes, sir.
Very, very strong autograph on the front. Is there one on the like on the top as well? It looks like there's two.
An auto?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Looks
that's
like,
where Bet is signed.
Okay, yeah.
The
yeah.
bus.
Yeah.
It's got a great signature. There you go. Kyron Williams, Jerome Bettis, great
Oh,
running
it is
backs.
a double. You're right.
Yep,
It is
dual
a double.
sign.
Yeah, dual sign. So, the more signatures, the higher the value of it.
The two great running backs, but the best running back in the NFL currently today is the Saquon Barkley. Now, this is driving me crazy because I can't tell. It looks like to me.
We
From,
got to open it.
It
We
looks
gotta-
two-tone chrome. It looks like the dark Eagles green, and then it like shades to like the black at the bottom. Only one way to find out, right?
Yeah.
We have to pull this helmet. And today, Saquon Barkley. I mean, who had a better 2024 than Saquon Barkley? Here's Russell Wilson, future Hall of Famer, Wisconsin Seahawks and the Broncos. You ever do anything dangerous?
Ooh, you do not want the answer to that question.
You ever have the dangerous sandwich at Subway?
I did not.
Yeah. You ever see that commercial?
I have. I
Okay,
have,
good. Yeah, it's spicy.
I was always the $5 footlong guy at Subway.
I remember those. Now
Yeah.
they're $15. I do like the meatball marinara from Subway. I know a lot of people that look at me funny, especially my family, because my Italian family, they get mad at me when I tell them the best meatballs I ever had were at Subway.
Oh man.
I'm half trolling, but half serious. They're delicious. If you want to get my grandmother, aggravated, I'll just tell her that. But Russell Wilson, there he is, 1-4 loaded, guys. Only headliners gone. Mahomes and Juan Soto. The Messi jersey. It's the most expensive item in the break room right now. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, Carmelo Anthony, still out there. Taylor Swift, the biggest pop star in the world. I love this boxing glove. Tyson and Holyfield, Ric Flair, the Nature Boy, 16-time world champion. Trey Young, we got Shaq, the Iron Man, Cal Ripken, Manny being Manny in the break room, Manny Ramirez. We got John Smoltz, Hall of Fame pitcher, the voice of MLB on Fox, John Smoltz.
Yeah.
Yep. Look at these secondary headliners in the 1 and 4. Aaron Donald and Bruce Smith. I like to have those guys on my defensive line.
That is the defensive line. You don't need anybody else.
I don't need 9 other guys on my defense. Just give me those 2 guys, and I'll play with just those 2. You guys can have you can keep. You can have the 9 I got for defense. You can use for your offense. Will be 20 on 2.
Yeah,
and I'll still take my chances with Aaron Donald and Bruce Smith. We got Fernando Tatis Jr. pains my heart every time I say his name because he should be on the White Sox right now. Ugh, don't even ask me who we traded him for. We had Darryl Strawberry and Doc Gooden, dual-side Mets fans. The 86 Mets, World Series champs.
Yeah, we already got Soto out of here.
That's where we got to get all the Mets out of here. We got to get all the Mets.
Yeah,
got to get all the Mets out of here. Paul Pierce and Allen Iverson. I will say this about the Mets. My favorite uniform in baseball. I love their uniforms. I love the Mets uniforms. Allen Iverson and Paul Pierce, the truth and the answer. The original AI, not that artificial intelligence stuff. Allen Iverson. We got Chuck Norris. Can't wait to see what this Chuck Norris is on. Maybe nunchucks.
The Chuck Norris could actually be on anything.
Yes.
That's the ultimate wild card as far as what it could be on.
When nunchucks get us kicked off of
I mean, only one way to find out. I
don't know if it's that. I'm just, be cool. Austin Matthews, the captain for the Toronto Maple Leafs, the best American player in hockey. Another great mustache as well. Here's those diamonds. The best bang for your buck in the break room. 14 boxes left, 7 headliners, 4 speed flexes. One of those speed flexes being a Josh Allen, their current MVP. You get in the double, get Josh Allen and Jim Kelly. And if you're not a Bills fan, you'll be having Bills fans messaging you, hey, man, can I get those helmets? Yeah. I have so-and-so. Get those trade offers ready. Terry McLaurin. I know Chris Stoddard, big-time Washington fan. Chris Stoddard was chasing Terry McLaurin last night in the Diamonds. Maybe someone wins that in the Diamonds. Hey, Chris, I got Terry McLaurin. Chris got a lot of speed flexes at home. Maybe, hey, Chris, I got the Terry McLaurin that you're chasing. Maybe work out a deal with Chris. It's possible. Yeah. We got a great crew here in the chat. Aiden Hutchinson. We know we got a bunch of Lions fans. Johnny Pop Wizard. He's a big-time Lions fan. Landon McConkey. Georgia Bulldog. He's a beast. Me and Conway always talk about this. Carson Beck, not a great year last year for Carson Beck. And everyone's like, well, what's going on with him? Well, when you lose Brock Bowers, Landon McConkey, and they're balling in the NFL, it's kind of obvious. I'm not saying, they made Carson Beck, but they made Carson Beck look damn good. Landon McConkey and Brock Bowers. Yeah. All right, I'll just say that. There's that Landon McConkey. Aesthetically, the best helmet in the series, but Josh Allen, the biggest name. There it is. That's gorgeous.
Amazing.
I can look at that all day.
Amazing.
There you go. So that is the diamonds, guys. But what do you want to do? It's up to you. 12 people watching right now. Who's out there? Make some noise if you're out there. Tell me what your favorite item in the room is right now, whether you're playing or not. What do you guys like? What do you guys want to see?
Someone was saying that jerseys and the jerseys were, inquiring about the jerseys. That's still, 28 a spot. We already pulled the Warren Moon earlier, but all the other headliners still out there. The minis is the Chase Wheel Spin, and we already did a double mini break and did not pull a headliner out. So those are also options. The practice squad is the closest though. Practice squad double
4 to go.
is the closest with 4 to go. The vault single is 6 to go, and there's an NIL college
Loaded.
6 to go in the single. And let me tell you, the college, the Anmore section of the college, there is not much of an Anmore section right now because 7 headliners in 9 boxes, only 2 in the Anmore section. But the Anmore section, I mean, that's loaded. Last week we had Michael Vick, Virginia Tech helmet. That's
I don't even know if I'm supposed to be spoiling the gift
that's
cards.
easy money.
I'm not too sure if I'm supposed to be spoiling the gift cards.
Gift cards, yeah.
But I'll tell you right now, we got 2 150 gift cards still left out there. We have a $100 gift card still left, 75 and 50. So there you go, guys. Plenty of chance to win some money. Win yourself a helmet. There you go. Got in the practice squad double. I need to try and change my luck. We will see. I'm a Raiders fan, so I'm going for the Jackson jersey. There you go, Thomas.
Yep. I see him in the practice squad double. 4 to go. So Thomas, try to rally the chat.
The
See if you
Thunder
can,
Lord.
See if you can. Yeah, Thunder. Is he Thor? Thor.
That's like, he's giving me Thor vibes, right?
Thor Frazier.
Thor?
yeah,
Yeah, Thor was the god of thunder, right?
Yeah.
The Thunder Lord. What's up, Thomas? What's up? I'm Shay. What's up, Thor?
I always remember. I think it was in Ragnarok. Thor Ragnarok, where
That's a good one.
He said but I don't have my hammer. And he said, "Oh, are you the god of hammers?"
His dad tells him that, and then he goes like, "Oh, he remembers," and he starts with the thunder.
Yeah.
And that was a good movie. I heard the one after that was terrible.
Not great.
Okay, See,
Love and Thunder.
Yeah.
not great. But Ragnarok was very good.
that one made me laugh. That one
Ragnarok
was actually
was very
pretty
good.
hilarious. But we got Thor in the break room. Thomas Frazier, the Thunder Lord. He wants to do the practice squad, guys. 4 spots to go. He's a Raider fan. He wants to see. I can't. It still hurts now when I do it. It hurts when I do it now. We got the Bo Jackson Legacy Mitchell Ness jersey. There it is, guys. Those are awesome. I will say this, Thomas. Tim Brown in the college. It's going to be a Notre Dame lid. Obviously, it's a college series. I'm looking for some Raiders. In the Diamonds, I don't see any in the, I can't guarantee you a Raider, but we do pull a Howie Long a lot in the Anmore section. I'm seeing who else will be in the Anmore section for the Raiders.
Howie Long is a good one.
Brock Bowers would be a photo headliner.
No, he would be a headliner.
Yeah, he'd be a photo headliner, no doubt about it. I'm thinking like classic Raiders. We've seen hey, actually, how about this? Me and Steven on Wednesday pulled a Rod Woodson Raider helmet.
Yeah.
No, we pulled a lot of Rod Woodson on the Steelers. We pulled him on the Raiders.
I know Rod Woodson from the Raiders. That's how when we grew up watching the
Thank you.
football. I know Rod Woodson as a Raiders
Thank you,
player.
because I know him as a Raven, and people look at me funny. They're like, "Well, he was a Steeler." I'm like, "Well, no." When I started watching football, he was on the Ravens. It's the old. I call it the Gary Sheffield.
Yeah.
Because when I started watching baseball, Gary Sheffield was an Atlanta Braves player.
Okay.
And every time I tell it to people, they're like, "Dude, Gary Sheffield was on the Braves for like a year or 2."
Yeah.
I'm like, "Well, when I first started watching baseball, the first year I started watching baseball, I just assumed everyone was on their teams for the last like 100 years."
I remember Gary Sheffield as a Yankee.
I would not. I probably not.
No.
Ryan. I would
No.
not. Josh Jacobs.
I don't think so.
Not Josh Jacobs.
Jacoby Myers though, maybe.
Yes, that's a good one. Jacoby Myers, perfect. We pull Jacoby Myers in the Anmore section all the time. More like classic. I would say more classic Raiders. Not to like make a joke about
Max Crosby.
He'll be a photo headliner.
Okay.
I would say Max Crosby. We do get Max Crosby a lot here in the break room.
because I've seen Max Crosby around in the break room.
We do have Bo Jackson rep helmet, mystery box tab. If you want to take your chance at that, the Bo Jackson standard rep.
Yeah.
That's where you know you're going to win something. You don't know what you're going to win, but at least you know you're going to go home with something. There's the Bo Jackson, the Raider. I would say in the and more section, we'll probably have more of the classic Raiders, the old school Raiders. I'm not going to make a joke about anyone's team, but let's be honest, the Raiders, last couple years, not so great. So, I'm just being, hey, Thomas, I like the Raiders, don't get me wrong. But, so like the really good players are probably the classic players from the Raiders.
Yeah.
Like the Howie Long days. Yeah, I know, obviously, rest in peace to the great John Madden, but that'd be a cool piece to have one day. A John Madden Raider. I like when we get the coaches here in the break room. We have Jimmy Johnson sometimes that's in the and more section, which to me, Jimmy Johnson, one of the greatest football minds of all time. I think that's a photo headliner.
Get Jimmy Johnson on a U helmet.
That'd be, we can do that here. Sure. Jimmy, come on, Jimmy, help us out. I pulled him a couple times in the and more section in the vault, and I was stunned when I pulled the Jimmy Johnson.
Actually, in the Can't Miss 1 and 4, we could do if we could procure a Catholics versus Convicts shirt and have Jimmy Johnson sign it, and then have Jerome Bettis or another Notre Dame player sign as well.
Lou Holtz?
I don't know if we want Lou Holtz signing things, but sure.
Why, he do something? Am I Lou Holtz?
I think he's just a bit of a wild card.
Okay. I know he doesn't like Ryan Day.
Yeah, and I don't think Ryan Day likes him either. So
I thought I missed something. Lou Holtz. I was like, what has Lou Holtz been up to?
No.
Just jumped in the double authentic break. I used my gift card from yesterday from the Wheel Spin. Yes, $77 if I'm correct. Luka Doncic number for Mark. There you go. Let's get these breaks going. Appreciate you. Rod Woodson would be cool. Ronnie Lott was a Raider too for a cup of coffee.
Okay.
Also a Jet. People forget about that. Ronnie Lott was a Jet. When we get no one wants to do that series because no one wants to get a helmet on a team that a guy played for like a year. Like, who wants, I think a Chris Carter Dolphins helmet would be cool. I think he played like one game with the Dolphins. But that's like one of my dream series to have in the break room. Like, he played series.
It no longer fits, obviously. I have a Dante Culpepper Dolphins jersey.
He'll be in there. We had a Dante Culpepper Lions jersey one time.
Wow.
And I was like, I completely forgot that he was even on the Lions. I forgot that he was on the Lions. I've only seen Emmitt Smith on the Cardinals once in the break room.
Yeah.
And it was on a football. I'm trying to think who else would be, like Tony Dorsett on the Broncos.
We see a lot of Eric Dickerson on the Colts, Marshall Faulk on the Colts.
Yeah.
So we see that.
Trying to think of no Randy Moss on Tennessee.
No. I don't even think we've seen Randy on the Patriots.
We've had him on the Patriots. Had him on the Patriots. I'm trying to think who else are the guys here in the chat. Who are your favorite players all time? And now, obviously, we know Joe Montana with the Chiefs. I actually never seen Joe Montana on the Chiefs in the break room. I think that would be pretty cool. Damn hit. Who are your favorite players that Rice? There you go, Ryan. Rice is a Seahawk. How about this? Rice as a Bronco played on the preseason. Did not make the regular season team. Retired, but Rice as a Bronco.
Jerry Rice also played for the Raiders.
Yeah. He was at the last Super Bowl team. Teammates with Tim Brown, who was in that college series. Jerry Rice, the Super Bowl year, Rich Gannon was 37, Tim Brown was 37, Jerry Rice was 40, and they made it to the Super Bowl. Imagine if that team was just 5 years younger.
Amazing.
That was Rich Gannon. Jerry Rice at 40 years old was having his quarterback win MVP, Rich Gannon.
Yeah.
A career, I don't want to say journeyman, but Rich Gannon was
Rich Gannon might be in the and more.
That's actually a very good call. Rich Gannon, former MVP. And for the Raiders, that's actually a very good call. We pulled Rich Gannon here in the break room. That was one of the first jerseys I had as a kid. The silver and black number 12, Rich Gannon, because 2002, Rich Gannon was the man. He was good. Rice as a Seahawk. Who's got some more?
LT as a Jet.
Yeah, that's a weird one. That's a weird one. T.O. as a Bill.
Ooh.
That's a weird one. Who else? Who's got some more? Johnny Unitas as a Charger.
Yikes.
Or was a Ram? No, was it? Who was it? Joe Namath was a. No, Joe Namath was a Ram. I think Johnny Unitas was a Charger. Those are two random ones. I know he was drafted by this team, but Steve Young in a Bucs uniform.
Unitas was a Charger.
He was a Charger. Okay, I think then Namath was the Ram, which was definitely weird to look at.
Yeah, Joe Namath was the Ram.
Mm-hmm. We'll have the Aaron Rodgers on the Jets helmet in 20 years. It is 12:53 here in the break room, guys. We know we got King MC. We got the Thunderlord. We got King. We got Thunderlord. Hell yeah. There we go.
Yeah.
We know Mark McAdams is in that double box break for the Diamonds. It's the best bang for your buck. That's a good one. Chad Johnson on the Patriots. Inactive in the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Best bang for your buck in the break room is the Diamonds, guys. 14 boxes, 7 headliners, 4 speed flexes. That's right. 4 speed flexes. Terry McLaurin, Aiden Hutchinson, Ladd McConkey, and Josh Allen. Is that actually? I think that's all the speed. We actually have not pulled one speed flex in the diamonds. If my eyes don't deceive me, the Peyton wasn't authentic. The Gronk's an authentic. Yeah, the Micah Parsons. Well, Gronk's still there. The Gronk and Lawrence Taylor are still there. Yeah, the Micah Parsons was authentic. The Peyton Manning was authentic. The Marshall Faulk was authentic. The Jay Jess. So all the speed flexes
Are still there.
Still there in the Diamond Series with 14 boxes left. This is time to strike, guys. And a Josh Allen speed flex. I got my money on the Bills next year for the Super Bowl.
Pretty good value there on the Josh Allen speed. I remember a Chad Jackson on the Patriots.
Chad Jackson, man.
That was when Brady really took a group of no names to the Super Bowl, or almost to the Super Bowl. They lost to the Colts in the AFC Championship.
Whew. Chad, wow. There you go. But the best item in the room right now, the licensed
Not even
Messi
close.
jersey, guys. $4,500 on Fanatics, but sold out. And like I said, that means two things. One, it's expensive, $4,500. And two, it's in high demand. The most popular sport in the world, the most popular athlete in the world, Lionel Messi, licensed Argentina jersey, World Cup next year. He wins that World Cup. They won the last World Cup, correct?
They won the last World Cup. They've won the last two Copa Americas.
Ooh.
They are going for a four-peat when it comes to national or international competitions. So Spain did something similar. They did a Euro World Cup and Euro, but I don't think anyone has done 4 in a row.
Stop me if I'm wrong. I just want to put this in perspective for the guys watching right now. He is the Michael Jordan of soccer.
Yeah. Okay. So him and Pele is probably the debate. Cristiano Ronaldo's in there too.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, we could say, but I would say that's accurate. Or he's LeBron. Like
LeBron, yeah.
He's one of those two.
The Brady,
Yeah. Like,
the Gretzky. Hey,
but he is a more popular athlete than even the most popular football player.
that's true. Soccer's the most
Like
popular
it's not like
in the
this
world.
is not even close.
In the world, guys. In the world. It's pretty big, right? The world?
Yeah,
It's pretty big.
seems pretty big. And also, Dom was trying to show me the value of or the price of this Messi jersey on Fanatics, and it was on sale because of Mother's Day.
Mother's Day weekend.
We found out that it was on sale because of Mother's Day, and the thing on sale is still $3,300.
Right. And you can't even get it's
And
out
you
of
can't
stock.
even get that.
So there you go. Tells you what, guys. It's expensive and it's in high demand. This is the same jersey that we have in the break room. There it is, autographed. I love soccer jerseys. Like you can just wear them.
Common badly wants to pull this jersey, so you get a secondary benefit of not allowing him to do that.
Guys, listen. Common's my boy. I love Common. That's my boy. But if I get to troll somebody, any chance I get, I would love to take it. I would love to pull this Messi jersey because I'm FaceTiming Common right there on the spot. Because if I FaceTime on Saturday, he'll be like, "Oh no, what? Something's wrong. Camera's out again." So I want to FaceTime with a big smile on my face with the Messi jersey because I know he'll be pissed that he did not get to pull that bad boy himself. So if you want to piss off Common, I would say troll Common.
That's like
we like Common.
Yeah,
We like Common. If you want to troll
just
Common,
annoy him a little bit.
yeah,
just annoy him.
Common's probably watching right now doing the 50 Cent thing. Like, what did he say? What does that mean? What's still left in the Diamonds? Good question, Steven. Very good question. 14 boxes left, 7 headliners. Every speed flex is still available, my man. Josh Allen, Terry McLaurin, Ladd McConkey, and Aiden Hutchinson. The authentic still available, Gronk and Lawrence Taylor. We also have the Jim Kelly. And then we have 7 in the and more section. You know the drill with the Diamonds, though. Hall of Famers, All Pros, Pro Bowlers hiding out in that and more section. So 14 boxes, 7 headliners, 4 speed flexes. Josh Allen, Ladd McConkey, Terry McLaurin, and Aiden Hutchinson still out there. Now's the time to get in the Diamonds. Now is the time. Audible. There you go. Just show off that Ladd McConkey again. Any chance I get to show it off? Booyah. I love Charger stuff. So when I was a kid, my dad, everywhere I go, my dad always tries to like put fear in me everywhere I go to make sure I behave. So if I go on vacation, he tells me behave or they're going to kill me. That's what he legit, he'll just tell me that. like when I went to New Orleans, he told me if I don't behave, they're going to throw me to the alligators. So everywhere I go, he's always worst case scenario. So he told me, like, when I wear my Packer stuff, he goes, you better be careful wearing your Packer stuff out, right? Because, you don't, well, it's like, it never had an issue out, but he put this, he put some fear in me.
Yeah.
See what I bought? Because when I was going to college, I was taking public transportation, taking the train to school. So I was wearing my Packer. He goes, don't wear your Packer hat on the train no more. I'm like, all right, Dad, whatever. And he actually, I listed him. I was wearing my Charger hat on the train. Charger got good looking stuff, man. That powder blue.
Yeah, they do.
That powder blue is good.
They do.
It's good looking stuff.
They do.
Take away the Moon, Mahomes, and Messi from Common is yeah, we already did them. We already pulled Warren Moon today, and we did the Patrick Mahomes early yesterday.
Yeah, there's still a Warren Moon left in the minis.
Yep.
I want to say there's a Warren Moon rep personal that's available.
Still plenty of chances to see
plenty
Mooney.
of chances at Warren Moon, and we know Mahomes will be back in the room. I don't know if that Messi is ever coming back in the room.
First time I've seen him. First time I've seen Messi in the break room. Whenever it sells, what's up, Benin? Whenever it sells out, we are 5 spots to go.
5 spots to go.
We do the breaks.
Yeah, so tell people in the chat to get in that break if that's what you want to see happen. You can let people in the chat know the diamonds are also 5 to go. So those 2 are getting close. The practice squad double is still 4 to go. So that's also an option. But if you guys want to see a particular break, you can let us. You can ask us how many spots there are.
Of course.
But it's up to the people in the chat and the people watching who are buying into these breaks.
That's right.
Those are the guys that you got to rally to try to get these breaks done.
Plenty of time for that Chase wheel spin, Den. Again, Den wants to do that Chase wheel spin because he's got a couple spots there.
Yeah.
We still got some time for that Chase wheel spin, Den. Den wants his gift card. Hey, I get it. There's that Jonathan Taylor still left in that college, guys. 9 boxes, 7 headliners. We still got 5 lottery balls for gift cards, guys. And like I said, I don't even know if I'm supposed to be spoiling this, but we got 150 left, 2 150s left. I'll take a 150 gift card, right? So there you go. Steve Smith Sr., CD Lamb. Where's my Oklahoma fans? We got Trey Young and CD Lamb. Boomer Sooner. Texas fans are probably pissed right now.
Yeah. And based on the numbers, at least 3 of these boxes in the college will have a headliner and a gift card opportunity.
I just want to spin that.
And you
thing.
can't get much better than that.
Everyone's having fun doing that. I haven't done it yet.
Mike was able to do it last week.
What the hell? Oh, I'm the only person who hasn't done it.
But Mike may have messed up because he put the balls back in the wheel when he was spinning it after he pulled them. So we may have messed up on that one.
Oh, you're good. Hey, it's all right. It's all right. 9 boxes left, 7 headliners. Let me just show off that Jonathan Taylor. The red, white, and blue. Reminds me of the firecracker popsicles.
Oh, yeah.
Uh-huh. There you go. He's a beast, man. One of the best running backs in football. Get in the double box break 7, hoping for Ray Lewis. Is that the minis? Is Tyler in?
He's not in the minis at the moment.
I will say this, Tyler.
But Ray Lewis is not there anymore.
Really fast, Tyler.
Yeah.
Ray Lewis has been pulled in that mini break. I think the mini break is number 7. Yeah. So
mini
Tyler,
break
just
number
want to tell
7.
you before, hey,
Yeah.
there might be still Ravens. Hey, we pulled Jonathan Ogden mini helmet plenty times. But I don't want you to, buy a break thinking if Ray Lewis is still available. Ray Lewis has been pulled in that mini break, Tyler. So.
Yeah, we see other Ravens like Rashad Bateman,
Yes.
Zay Flowers, Jonathan Ogden. One that we pulled actually last week was it was on the college helmet, Arizona State, but Terrell Suggs.
T-Sizzle, yeah. T-Sizzle.
Also, I know Ed Reed would be a headliner player, but a lot of people on that Ravens defense could be in the and more section. Jamal Lewis was another one that you said could be in the end.
Oh, full-size number 7. I got you, Tyler. Let's see. Full-size number 7.
Oh, he's talking about the vault. The vault double.
The vault. Well, Ray Lewis.
He already is in the vault double.
I got you, Tyler. Ray Lewis has been pulled in the vault, but I will say this.
But that vault has
Plenty.
the $300 key in it.
We pulled Ravens from the vault. Like I said, I pulled Jonathan Ogden from the vault.
Yeah.
So maybe we have a Raven hiding out there. Plenty of Ravens here in the break room. One of my favorite helmets. Ravens helmet.
The purple Ravens helmet is hard to top.
I love the Raven. I put up their show last night for the After Dark show. I made it live, and I was checking out the Derrick Henry and the Bo Nix. They're both Rave helmets. And I was like just staring on for a couple minutes. And I was like, man, do I just really like these helmets because they're new? Or like they're really, really nice, man. I love that matte, I love the flash helmets.
Yeah.
When you have a nice matte finish to it. Oh my gosh, those are nice. Speaking of Rave, Puka Nacua, 6 boxes left in that vault, 3 headliners. If you guys want to help out Tyler, close out this break. Puka Nacua, Lawrence Taylor, Phil Simms. Maybe a $300 vault key.
It's a double box, so you could do Sims and LT in the same break.
Where's Bill Parcells? He should be getting in this break room right now. Where's Big Tuna? Big Tuna should be getting in this break room right now, getting his Giants legends, Phil Simms and Lawrence. We got a lot of Lawrence Taylor in this break room right now. Minis, diamonds, LT, all over the break room. We know Tyler wants to do a vault, but what do you guys want to do next? Only 1:05 here in the break room. We got plenty of time. Plenty of time to get things done. We are just getting started. 5 to go now. There we go. 5 to go on the diamond, guys. We're moving. We're chipping away. We're getting there. That's going to happen. $96 a spot. Josh Allen Speedflex for under $100, guys. You go on Riddell.com. You just type in Speedflex. You want a plain old Speedflex. Just if you're playing football, you want to wear it around the house. I don't know what you want to do with their helmets. Your helmet, do what you want. $600, just a plain old Speedflex. Then you add in a design, you add in a signature, you got a helmet over $1,000. Josh Allen, well over $1,000. You get a Josh Allen Speedflex, guys. $96. When we say a fraction of the cost, we really mean a fraction of the cost. Josh Allen, guys, the MVP, the Bills, plus 700 to win the Super Bowl. They're the second favorites to the Eagles, which really means they're probably the favorites. They got to give Eagles the respect, though, the current champions. So, could be the magic year in Buffalo. Ladd McConkey Speedflex, Terry McLaurin Speedflex, Aiden Hutchinson Speedflex. All these guys under $100.
Yeah.
But you got to get in. We can't play for you.
Got to get in the break.
That is right.
For the chance to win those.
So 16 people watching right now. What do you guys want to see next? What are your plans for your Saturday? You going to watch the Knicks and the Celtics, the Wolves and the Warriors? Chimay, you're going to watch Backlash tonight, right? John Cena and Randy Orton?
No.
Last time ever?
I'll be watching Timberwolves Warriors.
Yes.
So Celtics Knicks. Celtics minus 258 moneyline favorites, despite blowing back-to-back 20-point leads. 5.5-point favorites on the spread. I don't know about that. I don't know that they should be that big favorites going on the road in game 3. It is a must-win game for the Celtics.
It is.
Because if you go down 3-0, you're not coming back. But I don't know if they should be that big a favorite. I think it should be like 2.5.
Especially
2.5
in the
points.
Garden, tough place to play.
Yeah.
You know that place is going to be rocking tonight, especially up 2-0 those last 2 games. Oh, my gosh.
Timberwolves also 5.5-point favorites because Steph Curry is out, but only minus 218 on the money line.
I love a good 2:30 game, too, especially it's good tailgate.
Yeah.
It's good. It's the perfect tailgate. Not that I would know, me. I behave everywhere I go, but it's the perfect tailgate time because you go out and I heard this. Some people cover this. Rumors tell me
rumors
people
have it.
11 o'clock, 12 o'clock, go out have some drinks. So when you get to the game, you're
Feeling good.
feeling good. You're feeling good, feeling a little loose. So you don't have to grab 5 $20 drinks where you leave the stadium broke. I mean, that ticket for that Knicks game, I saw just to get in, the cheapest ticket was $700 just to get in, standing room only, $700. So it's a good time, tailgate before the game, or maybe I don't know, sneak in something, a flask. I don't know. People do. Those days for me are well
Allegedly.
Those days are well done over for me. We used to the souvenir, like the little shooter bottles.
Yeah.
We used to sneak those in.
Ah.
Well, you don't want to pay $17 for a drink, right?
No, you do not.
Shouldn't be saying this out loud. The White Sox are probably going to ban me now from the stadium.
Well, they can't afford to ban people.
Exactly.
So I think you're fine on that front.
You probably just walk in the White Sox stadium at this
You
point.
probably could walk in just like that. Couple spots more in the vault double, so that's now 5 to go in the vault double. So again, if you guys are in that, I know Tyler was in that trying to rally the chat. Alex bought a couple spots in, but you guys want to see that happen, push some more people to get in that break as well.
Thank you, Alex. Appreciate you, buddy. We have 6 boxes left in that vault. Puka Nacua, Lawrence Taylor, Phil Simms, and the $300 vault key, guys. Plenty of great options in this vault. 5 to go in the vault, 5 to go in the diamonds. We're chipping away. Still plenty of time here in this break room. I mean, we're here till at least 6 o'clock, So
Yeah.
all day I'm saying,
Yeah, we'll be here for a little bit.
You think so you going with the Knicks or you going with the Celtics?
I'm going with Boston, but not at those odds. I don't think I'm going to bet it.
Taking the points?
I think, I think I'm just not going to bet. I think I'm just not going to bet that game at all. But I would pick the Celtics to win.
Let's see. Is Grind still there? Is that Gronk? He's talking about Gronk. The Gronk has been pulled. The headliners left in the vault: Puka Nacua, Lawrence Taylor, and Phil Simms. I think he's talking about Gronk.
As far as headliners, yeah. I think
Yes.
that would be the only one.
I don't know. Grind. Is that someone's nickname? We got Tony Hawk in here. We've had a Tony Hawk in the break room
Yeah,
before.
he has been in the one and
We've had Tony Hawk in the break room for one of my favorite games growing up as a kid. You're good, Alex. No problem, buddy.
yeah.
Gronk has been pulled. But if you're looking for Gronk, I'm not sure if you're just
he is in the diamonds.
I was going to say, yeah, I'm not sure if you're a Gronk fan or a Tampa fan. But if you're a Gronk fan, is a Patriot helmet in the diamonds, $96. Salute to service. So if you're a Bucks fan, though, Alex, let's see. Buccaneers. We always got some Buccaneers hiding out here in this break room. Maybe in the Anmore section. I pulled Keyshawn Johnson in the Anmore section on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers lid.
Yeah, we've pulled a lot.
Mike Evans in the jerseys. There you go.
Mike Evans is in the jerseys. We've pulled a lot of Dexter Jackson
Any in the college?
in the.
Oh yeah, Dexter Jackson, Super Bowl MVP. Yeah.
Dexter Jackson has been there.
Uh-huh.
Was LaShawn McCoy on the Bucks?
Was he on the Super Bowl team? But didn't play?
I want to say he was on the Bucks.
I think you're right. I think he was. I remember him in a Bucks uniform. I just can't remember what year.
Yeah, 2020 Tampa Bay Bucks.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah.
And he was awarded the Super Bowl like he's awarded as a champion.
There you go.
So
very nice.
yeah, he's got the ring.
Alex is a Steelers fan. All right, Alex.
Okay, all right.
But you can't. I agree. You can't hate Gronk. Gronk's a lovable dude.
We got Hines Ward in the college, as far as Steelers fans go. But I think the one that would carry the most intrigue for him was that Jerome Bettis, Notre Dame. That would be the one. That is in the 1 and 4.
The Troy has been pulled, Alex. Yes. I got you. What's up, Charles? There's my guy, Charles Nelson. Happy Saturday, Charles. Here is that 1 and 4. I know Alex is a Steelers fan, but Steelers fans, you love Jerome Bettis. Here's the Bettis on the Rams, the bus. This is a dual sign with Kyron Williams, Notre Dame, and the Rams. I love this lid. This is sick. Play like a champion today. That's my advice to everyone. Play like a champion today.
Break like a champion.
That's it. We got to have that sign on our wall so we can tap it when we walk in. Here's that Saquon Barkley. Guys, am I losing my mind? Does this look like a two-tone chrome?
Dom thinks he's going colorblind.
I swear. I swear. Joe, I think Joe, I worked with Joe all for the past couple years, and Joe's green colorblind. I think now I'm green colorblind.
Yeah?
I think so.
There's only one way to find out
You're
exactly
100%
what it is.
right. 100% right.
You got to open it up.
And Saquon Barkley, guys, the offensive player of the year. If he wasn't so damn humble,
He could have been the MVP.
I would be saying right now, if he wasn't humble right now, it would be easy for me to sell because I could say rushing yard champion Saquon Barkley. He's hurting my sales, Saquon, because he's so damn humble.
Super Bowl
I'm gonna
champion.
have a talk with him. I'm gonna have a talk. Saquon, man, you got to get that record. So
That's like in The Longest Yard when Chris Rock is like they're pulling up like the
rest in peace.
the data for they're pulling up like the data for all the inmates, and Chris Rock is like, let me see my rep, and he's got half a star on the thing. He's like, half a star? Like I gotta kill somebody or something. I gotta at least kidnap somebody to get my rep up.
I've never seen the original for that movie, so if you've never seen the Longest Yard remake, cover your ears. I'll give you 5 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. When he died in that movie, I was shocked. I couldn't believe it.
Oh,
Chris
yeah,
Rock. I was like,
yeah.
what the hell? This is a comedy.
Yeah.
We're killing Chris Rock off. He was the
Can't
funniest guy in
believe
that
it, yeah.
movie. What the hell? What's left in the diamonds? I got you, John Poole. I got you, John. Diamonds, John.
Loaded.
Loaded. I could just get that photo. 14 boxes, 7 headliners. Every speed flex on this photo still available. Terry McLaurin, Aiden Hutchinson, Ladd McConkey, and Josh Allen. That's right, guys. The MVP, Josh Allen. The diamonds are the best bang for your buck because $96, you could win a Josh Allen speed flex for under $100.
Yeah.
There you go. Mom, you want a Josh Allen speed flex for Mother's Day? There you go. So Josh Allen, Terry McLaurin, Ladd McConkey, Aiden Hutchinson. We also have the Gronk Authentic, just like Alex said. Who can hate Gronk, right?
You can't hate Gronk.
One of the most lovable guys in football
Unless
history.
you hate fun.
Well, unless you play like a Jets fan or a Dolphin fan or a
Okay,
Bills
yeah,
fan,
yeah.
you're like, oh, you couldn't
right.
tackle the guy,
All
then
right,
maybe
yeah,
you hate
okay,
Gronk.
fine.
So, but the diamonds. I see some college orders. There we go.
3 to go now in the college.
3 to go,
3 to
in,
go
the
in the
college,
college.
guys. There we go. That's going to happen. We have that Jonathan Taylor Speed Flex. 9 boxes left, 7 headliners.
Yeah, and you know, Don was just talking about the diamonds having the authentics are better. The and more in the college section is absolutely loaded. And in this particular case, there isn't really an and more section because 7 headliners in 9 boxes. So you're pretty much looking at there's a very, very good chance that you're pulling either a headliner or a chance at the gift card.
I call this the Jeff Fisher ratio. 7 headliners or 9 boxes, 7 and 9.
Was Jeff Fisher ever a college coach?
No,
Let's
but
see.
he was always 7 and 9. It seemed
Yeah, he
like.
was always 7
Yeah.
and 9.
Jeff Fisher. I think he went to USC too. Am I right about that? Did he go to USC?
Jeff Fisher. Yeah, USC.
I know my Jeff Fisher. I know my Jeff Fisher.
Never a college. He was an advisor for Tennessee State,
Who?
and he's a UFL or was a UFL coach for the Michigan Panthers.
There we go.
Head coaching record. He went 7 and 9 or 8 and
Told you.
8 or 8 and 8. 1, 2.
It was late in his career where
So in 9 seasons, he was either 7 and 9 or 8 and 8, and that's not counting the one season where he was 7, 8 and 1. So basically, in 10 of his NFL seasons, he was either 7 and 9 or 8 and 8.
Jeff Fisher, former Titans coach, former Rams coach as well, but his better years with the Tennessee Titans. So the Diamonds, the college getting some action.
And that's in 22 overall seasons. So pretty
Coach a
close
long
to
time.
50%.
Coach a long time, Jeff Fisher.
Yeah, pretty close to 50%.
He's a damn good coach at Tennessee, though.
He was a good coach, yeah.
4 boxes left in the Diamond single. Guys, there we go. College and the Diamonds are moving. I always say this with the Diamonds. We do the next box, and it's from the and more section, Chinmay. Then it's 13 boxes left with 7 headliners. That is Chase. I mean, right now it's Chase territory, no doubt about it. 14 boxes left, 7 headliners, and 4 of them are speed flexes. One of them
You
is
got
Josh
the
Allen.
speed flexes, yeah.
Yeah, huh? We got to see a speed flex.
Josh Allen, Aiden Hutchinson, those are, big time speed flex opportunity. Terry McLaurin helmet looks absolutely sick. Same with the Ladd McConkey. Superstar receivers in the making with the quarterbacks that they have. And then Josh Allen and Aiden Hutchinson. I mean, you got value across the board there with the speed flexes. And you said that those were the original speed flexes in this series. So
Yeah.
So none of the speed flexes have been pulled overall in this series because those were the only 4 in there, and they're all still on the board in 14 boxes.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I love that Ladd McConkey. That is sharp. So 4 spots to go. Halfway there. It's going to happen. So is that college series, guys. CeeDee Lamb, Steve Smith Sr., and that beautiful Jonathan Taylor Speed Flex on Wisconsin. There it is. JT. 9 boxes, 7 headliners. Who's going to close it out? Get that closer magic. So we see some college. I miss college football, man. I miss college football. So that is going to happen soon. I'm feeling a little crazy this year with college football. I like Penn State.
They have a good team. They're bringing back a lot of talent.
A lot of talent. I did fall for this Oklahoma State last year.
They had a tough moment in the CFP semifinal against Notre Dame.
Mm-hmm.
Can't say that I didn't think Drew Aller wouldn't have a moment
That's
like
the key.
that.
That's the key.
But Drew Aller is projected to be a high draft pick because there's expectation that he'll finally put it all together. And the way we saw the conferences work, losing to an Ohio State or a Michigan now doesn't necessarily throw you out of the conversation for the CFP. So there's definitely room for Penn State to be. I would not be surprised if Penn State by the beginning of the season, go through the offseason workouts and all that stuff. I would not be surprised if Penn State is very close with Ohio State and Oregon at the top of the Big Ten in terms of odds, in terms of futures to win the conference.
So a month ago, they were plus 1,000 to win it all, national championship.
Okay.
Now, I checked last week when I was in Vegas to see where it was at, plus 600 when I was in Vegas. I don't know where it's at right now, but a month ago it was plus 1,000. They're returning a lot of starters. I think it's their year. They're definitely due.
So Big Ten, so Ohio State plus 190 to win the Big Ten, but Penn State plus 270 tied with Oregon.
Okay, there we go.
And I think those odds will close even more because Penn State is returning a lot of talent.
Yeah, I would say what team has the least questions out of those three teams going into the season? Talent-wise, Penn State. I mean, Ohio State and Oregon, they're always fine. We say that now, and they realize they're the best recruiters on the planet.
Yeah.
So they'll be just fine. But Penn State, they're loaded. Let's close that mini break, guys. Getting close. Yeah, where's that mini at? Let's see, Mark.
Well, 7 to go in the mini.
7 to go in
7
the
to go
mini.
in mini number 7, but the diamond 3 to go now in that single. 3 to go in that diamond single.
3 to go in the diamond sale. I'll drop that link in there for you, Mark. Minis, one spot. You could take home 2 for $50.
And that is also the chase.
That is the chase as well. So you could get $100 after the show. So for $50, you could win 2 mini helmets. And at the end of the show, if you're the top name after 7 times in the randomizer, that is the dice roll, we'll take you to the wheel out of 100. I think I have this wheel queued up right here. We didn't do it the last show.
Yeah.
Ooh, I think, did those guys spin a 1?
I think it just set at 1.
Okay. Well, hopefully. Well, either way, they made it nice and easy for me. So if I need to spin this, which we're going to have to spin it later because we do have a mini break, or we did have a mini break either way, so we will be doing a chase wheel spin. So you turn this, we spin this wheel, whatever it lands on, that's how much UA gift card money you get sent to your email. Cobbin's been on fire lately. He got 100 the other day, a 75, an 80.
Okay.
I'm getting jealous, so
Gotta steal common secret stuff with the chase wheel spin.
I'm still waiting for my first 100. So they did. Someone did win $1. Okay, well, I promise you this.
If it wasn't the UA After Dark and they didn't want to get out of here, they may have spun it again.
I promise you this, John. We're not going to do any worse than $1. We might tie it. I won't give someone $1. If we do $1,
You're gonna respin.
I'll do a respin.
Yeah.
Only 1 though. All right, that's my only. I'll do a respin.
Yeah.
I'll do because only if it's 1 though. If it's 2,
You're out of
sorry.
luck. You're out of luck.
But I'm only going to say 1. I'm going to say 1 because I don't want to jinx it. So
Yeah.
that's it. If I jinx it, I'll respin. But if it's 2, sorry, it's stuck at 2. Now I have a 1 in 100 chance of being jinxing myself here. So it's probably gonna happen. I probably just Beetlejuice that. Craig won $1.
What if you spin 1, then you respin and you get 1 again? Do you spin it again?
I'll give him $2.
Okay, all right.
Fair enough.
It's your call.
Yeah, actually, that's a great way to put it, Mark. That was so close to 100. That was just 1 to go from 100.
Fair.
You could say you're 99 spots away from 100 or 1 spot away from 100. It's true. That is true. That is close. Now I'm looking at it. Damn. Let's see how where the
Thankfully, the wheel tells you what it spun.
That's
otherwise,
the toughest part about being a host here is like when you have to get the number on the wheel, the exact number, and you're like looking like, did I get it exactly on there? So close, so close. Let's get 100 during this show, guys. Minis are the chase. $50, 2 spots. 3 to go on the diamond single, guys. 3 to go in the college. Both of those should happen. Definitely want to get both of those done during this show. Only 124 here in the break. That vault too. Vault double, 5 spots to go. We could knock that out. And the 1 and 4 is always just, it can happen in a blink of an eye. All it takes is one person come in the chat saying, hey, is that $4,500 Messi jersey still available in that 204 entry spot, 1 and 4? And we say, yes, it is. And they say, okay, thank you very much. And they buy out that entire break. It happens. I've seen it happen too many times in the break room. And then when that happens, people are like, oh, I should have got in when I had the chance. I know what's happening, Chinmay. I know what's happening. The 1 and 4, when it's, let's see, we have 33 boxes left. It's like they wait till the ratios, right?
Yeah.
They wait till, it's like, I'm going to wait till 15 boxes left and there's 10 headliners. Well, you saw it last night, guys. The first box in that 1 and 4 is Patrick Mahomes. The headliners don't wait for anybody. So if you think that Messi jersey is going to be here with 10 boxes left, 5 boxes left, we'll see. I'm not going to say you're wrong because I don't know, but we'll see. I'd rather be safe than sorry. How about you, Chinmay?
I mean, you talk about the value of that jersey. That alone would make me intrigued to get in that 1 and 4.
100%. 100%. I know some people like to collect just to keep their stuff, but some people like to collect so they can flip it, sell it, make a profit. 204 for a $4,500 jersey. That is sold out. I just want to factor in. Sold out, by the way, guys. So it's not like, oh, someone has something on eBay for $4,500 and no one's buying it. Doesn't mean it's not worth anything, right?
You could probably, given the demand, you could probably upcharge on the 4,500 too.
Exactly. So it's being sold out of stock. It tells you right there. It tells you right there. People want it. They want it. They're willing to buy it for $4,500, and it's sold out. So they get a little desperate. It's their their kid's birthday coming up. They're a big Messi fan, and they want an autographed Messi jersey. They can't find on Fanatics because it's sold out. And maybe their kid's spoiled, and they're like, well, I can't. I don't want to hear him crying. I'm thinking of me, but when I was a kid, I was a spoiled little brat. I'm thinking what my parents would have do. And they see they come in the break room, like, wait a minute, you get this jersey for $204. I'm gonna take my shot. It happens. I think when I was a kid and I wanted something for my birthday and my parents didn't get it, I was a spoiled brat. I was a spoiled brat. So hopefully, no one else's kids were as spoiled as me. Probably not.
I don't think so.
I was one of one. I was one of a kind. So 16 people watching right now. Diamonds College are hot right now. The 1 and 4 always in striking distance, like a Randy Orton RKO that can close out of nowhere. I had to drop that reference. And Randy Orton, John Cena night, last time ever, Chinmay. I know you're excited about it. I had to tell you, Chinmay, you can't wear your John Cena shirt on here.
Yeah.
I had to tell you.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Down did tell me that.
Sorry. They make me take mine off, so that's
hey, it's fair. Only fair.
So 3 to go in the diamonds. Show off this Terry, too. I showed some love to Scary Terry. We've been saying it for years. Get this guy a quarterback. It feels good to be proven right once in a while, right? Right?
Yeah.
Jaden Daniels comes to town. Terry McLaurin, 12 touchdowns. Scored a touchdown in every single game in the playoffs he played last year. National TV, guys, and he balled out. About time Terry McLaurin got the respect he deserves. And I loved how he signed Scary Terry.
Yeah.
Talking about the Ohio State Buckeyes earlier. He was a former Ohio State Buckeye. We drafted Jay Sternberger over Terry McLaurin in the 3rd round. Yeah. Jay Sternberger. He even makes jokes about that on Twitter.
Crazy.
Unbelievable. I say we, I'm talking about my Packers, guys. Mine and Chinmay's Packers. 3rd round. That's why I love the NFL draft. You draft guys like Terry McLaurin, 3rd round. Guys like Ladd McConkey in the 2nd round. There you go. Best bang for your buck in the break room. The Diamonds. Who's going to close it out? 7 to go on the minis, 3 to go on the diamonds, 6 to go on a single box break for the baseball, 6 to go on the single for the vault, halfway there for the double box break in the practice squad. Bo Jackson, guys. Bo Jackson, legacy, licensed jersey, still out there in that practice squad. 3 to go in the college, 9 boxes, 7 headliners. Jonathan Taylor Speed Flex. Maybe win yourself a gift card with the lottery. I want to do that. I haven't done that yet. 5 to go in the double vault. 7 to go in the double box break for the diamonds. The 1 and 4, open right now. But like I said, it's a 4-spot break that can close at any time.
2 to go in that diamond single.
There we go. Diamonds are moving. 2 spots to go. Who's going to close it out? Josh Allen, Terry McLaurin, Aiden Hutchinson, Ladd McConkey speed flexes. We have Gronk. We have Lawrence Taylor. Maybe in the double later with Josh Allen, Gronk, Jim Kelly. That's if they're after the single. That's if, if they're still there.
Yeah.
So who's it going to be to close it out? Is the best bang for your buck in the break room? The MVP. I am shocked that we have not. I'm shocked it took this long to even get the two spots left in the diamond. When I walked in this room today, I saw 14 boxes left, 7 headliners. I said, okay.
We're now one spot.
There you go. There you go.
So it's moving.
It's closer time. Who's going to do their best Jerome Bettis, Kyron Williams impersonation? We're at the 1 yard line. Who's going to be the bus and put us in the end zone? Close out this diamond single. $96, the best bang for your buck in the break room. Authentics or better in every single box. What's up, Jay? Perfect timing. Jay goes diamond update. Got you, Jay. One spot left.
He's got 2 spots in there already.
Perfect. I'll do it quick for you, Jay. Terry McLaurin speed flex, the Gronk authentic, the Hutch speed flex, Josh Allen speed flex, McConkey speed flex, and the Lawrence Taylor authentic, and then Jim Kelly secondary headliner. 14 boxes, 7 headliners, 4 speed flexes, Jay. Now is the time to strike, my man. That Josh Allen speed flex could be going home to you, Jay.
Pretty good. Looks pretty good.
All the speed flexes in this series still available. Ladd, JA17, Aiden Hutchinson, Terry McLaurin. Loaded right now. What's up, Jay? Happy Saturday, brother. Jay's a Mizzou grad.
Oh, okay. I'm IZ.
Uh-huh. Heck yeah. Got the Mizzou grad. They always put me with the Mizzou grads. I'm not kidding. When I first started working here, about a month in, I was 28 when I started working here. Graduated college, 6 years ago.
Yeah.
8 years ago now. But at the time, 6 years ago, I got a letter in the mail from Mizzou.
Okay.
Not a letter, but one of those like pamphlets. Like the visit. I'm like, all right, it's common pulling a trick on me right now. Honestly, I'm almost 50 years old. I'm not, So there you go. Good to have Jay here in the break room. That diamond's gonna happen in just a matter of moments. We're due to see a speed flex. We are due to see a speed flex in that diamond series, guys. 4 flexes still out there. Scary Terry. Where's Chris Stoddard? Big time Washington Commanders fan. He was looking for that Scary Terry. Now's the time. Now is the time. Is that a diamond?
That is a diamond. Jay just closed out the diamonds.
Appreciate you, Jay. I think because I said you were a Mizzou alum, he's like,
yeah,
okay.
definitely. That's definitely why. That's absolutely why. Had nothing to do with any of the speed flexes still on the board.
I tried my best, Jay. Thank you, brother. Took 3 spots and it's close. Appreciate you, my man. Appreciate you. And everyone else who got a spot in that diamond series. I'll get my message ready in the chat. Drop me a box number for diamond. First number I see, that will be the box that we get. First valid box. Chinmay is, thank you. See, I told you, Chinmay. I told you. You said you're the reason.
Oh, okay. All right.
There you go.
Hopefully you have some speed flex magic to go along with the Mizzou.
That's right.
Along with the Mizzou magic.
That means you got to blame Chinmay too now. All right. Thank you, John. John Poole says box 29. That was on the ticker. Just took it off right now. Thank you, Mr. Poole. All righty. We got Tim, we got Tom, we got William, John, Karen, and Jay. It is 7 times. I got to double check myself. 7 times. Here we go. Lucky number 7. It's going to be for somebody. And there it is. 7 times in the randomizer. Jay, you got the Josh Allen spot. So put the Vladdy to the side. Thank you, Maya. All right, here we go. Box 29. I call this the Craig Crenshaw box. We have Jay in the NFC North, William in the NFC South, Timothy in the NFC East, Tom Kaz in the NFC West, John Poole in the AFC North, Jay in the AFC South and in the AFC East, and Karen in the AFC West. Good luck to everybody. The best bang for your buck in the break room, guys. The Diamond Series, authentic or better, coming out of this box right now. And every box in the Diamonds. Do we have a Speed Flex?
Good luck, everyone.
If this is not a speed flex and we have 13 boxes left and seven headliners and 4 of them are speed flexes, the chase is on. Well, it's not a speed flex.
Okay.
Not a speed flex. But do we have a headliner? Could it be the Gronk Authentic, the Lawrence Taylor? Or secondary headliner, Jim Kelly, Hall of Fame quarterback. That's going to go to Jay. There you go, Jay. Jim Kelly, Hall of Fame quarterback. Oop, put all of them blue. That's my mistake. Only need one. There you go, Jay. Very nice.
Great hit. Great hit.
Got the Beckett cert on the back. Very nice. Authentic, of course. It's a diamond. Well, there's the one Bills quarterback. Maybe the next break in the diamonds, we'll see the other Bills quarterback.
Get the other Bills quarterback.
There you go.
In that diamond.
Very, very nice. You know what? I'm going to manifest a Josh Allen. We're going to leave the bill on the table. We'll manifest Josh Allen speed flex, right? Yeah, there we go. We'll have good vibes for you guys. If you're chasing the Josh Allen, we'll leave the Bills helmet on the table. There you go. Jim Kelly. Great signature. Nice out, yeah.
Yeah, very solid auto.
All because of Chinmay.
Penmanship. That's a Mizzou alum staple.
You convinced Jay to get in the break. He got in. One Jim Kelly.
I don't know if I convinced him to get in the break.
He said it was because of you.
He may have closed out the break because of me, but he was getting spots even before the Mizzou connection was made.
Hey, someone gave me the best advice a long time ago. Someone's giving you credit, take it. Just take it.
Fair.
Take it and run.
Very fair. Mark is saying the flexes survive. The double is the way to go, and Mark is in that double. So Mark is trying to get that double to be closed out here. And
I agree with Mark.
I agree as well. All 4 speed flexes still in play in that diamond series.
Absolutely. 13 boxes left. 6 headliners now, guys. We did pull the Jim Kelly, but those 4 speed flexes still out there. Josh Allen, the MVP. Ladd McConkey, he looks like a future all-pro wide receiver. His first year with the Chargers with Justin Herbert, that's going to be a lethal 1-2 combo in L.A. Aiden Hutchinson, sorry quarterbacks, but especially sorry quarterbacks that we like, Jordan Love.
Yeah.
He's going to be haunting our team for the next 10 years. Terry McLaurin, who's been a beast with Washington. I know Jayden Daniels a new star in town, but if you've been a Washington fan your whole life, you love Terry McLaurin.
Terry McLaurin
the past few years, Washington, it's been rough. He's been loyal. He's been the guy there. That's the captain of the Washington Commanders right there,
and
Terry McLaurin.
Jay is a Mizzou guy who I'm assuming follows Mizzou football, and Eli Drinkwitz will know this. But Terry McLaurin kind of in the same boat there. With, like the transfer portal has gone crazy and the NIL and everyone's going crazy doing all this stuff. And Eli Drinkwitz had something like in one of his very first press conferences as Mizzou coach, and people were asking him about the transfer portal and all that stuff. And he basically said and Mizzou players are now saying this because he said it. He said the grass isn't greener on the other side; it's greener where you water it.
I like that. That's true.
And that's what Terry McLaurin could have easily said after the first 3 years. Get me out of here.
3? Man,
Get me out of here.
Terry had a case for a long time. And no one would have said anything about no one would be like, oh, he's a diva.
Get me out of here. I don't want to be with these quarterbacks. You can't put a great quarterback with me.
I think people were for years been wanting Terry McLaurin, the man to trade from Washington. It was like one of those, with Larry Fitzgerald, who lifelong Cardinal, man, Larry, would like to see Larry play with Tom Brady on the Patriots.
Yeah.
Well, Larry was loyal.
He got some good quarterbacks. He got Kurt Warner. He got Carson Palmer.
Yeah. Before Kurt Warner, it was a little rough, though. And then it was after Warner, it was a little between Warner and Palmer. I forgot who was the quarterback between Palmer.
I think they went Warner to Palmer.
Did they go Warner and Palmer?
I want to believe they did.
They didn't have a gap year.
Let's see.
Maybe that's I can't remember my Arizona Cardinal football off the top of my head. But Terry McLaurin, here he is, scary Terry.
Let's see. Arizona Cardinals starting quarterbacks. Oh yeah, they had several gap years.
John Beck, one of them.
They had Derek Anderson.
Yeah, Cleveland Brown.
They had a Kevin Cobb,
former Eagle.
And this one is a John Skelton.
Oh, what?
Yeah, I have no idea.
You made that up.
No, it's real. It's a real player.
John Skelton.
John Skelton.
He
Yeah.
will not be in the Diamond Series, guys. John Skelton. I just got a new name for the Diamond Series. Thank you.
Yeah, John Skelton. Career highlights, second team All-Patriot League.
Yeah.
UMass. No, sorry. He played at Fordham.
Ah. Probably won't be in the college series either.
Yeah, unlikely to be in
I didn't see Fordham in the college spots.
No.
So the Diamond now, we are...
College series, 2 to go.
There we go, 2 to go. That next Diamond already got a spot taken in. There we go. That next single, 7 spots to go. And we are 2 to go on that college, guys. We're going to close that out during this show for sure because I want to do the lottery thing. I want to do that lottery. And like I said, I might know if I'm supposed to be doing this, so I might get in trouble if this is my last show.
I guess we can show the hopper, so to speak.
If I get in trouble, this is my last show because I'm revealing the gift cards.
So this is the hopper
Nice.
that you kind of spin to get the lottery. So Don wants to be able to do this,
That's right.
and we can only do this if we get the gift card from the get the gift card slip in the college series.
I can't waste a spin. I cannot waste a spin. All right? I got good spins in me. I cannot waste a spin. You know, the NIL deals. Jonathan Taylor, Speedflex, CeeDee Lamb, Steve Smith Sr. Where do you fall in the NIL deals?
So
Not the series, the actual NIL.
Yeah. So I'm all for the players getting paid. For a long time, the NCAA has basically pretended like these athletes aren't driving massive amounts of revenue towards the organization. And the NCAA is a very flawed and, dare I say, corrupt organization. I believe that. In my opinion, they are. They have launched campaigns against like sports betting recently, like the like abuse that athletes face. And yeah, I mean, they do because people who bet are a little bit crazy when they lose their bets. But
You cost me money.
But at the same time, now they're partnering with companies to explore how sports betting revenue could impact the college game. It's just a very odd thing. So I'm all for the NIL. I do think that it needs to be better regulated and it needs to be better timed.
The transfer portal needs.
I don't think you should. The transfer portal should not open until after the college football playoff.
That is crazy.
It should not open before, like, the bowl games have been basically reduced to nothing.
Nothing. I missed the days.
It should not be open until after the college football playoff, because for many players, all of a sudden that bowl game becomes a final opportunity for you to put on a show for these top programs. So more people would play in those bowl games. But I'm all for the transfer portal and the NIL deals. And the NCAA is now, looking at legislation where the schools could pay the players directly instead of involving these businesses with these collectives because of how out of hand it's got with NIL. So
love the quote.
We'll see.
Love the quote from your head coach.
Yeah.
Grass isn't always green on the other side. It's greener where you water it. Because I think I'm 50-50 on it. I think they obviously do deserve to get paid. That's obvious. I don't want any
That's
debate
not
on
even a
that.
question.
The college football, I would go on a limb and say college football is the second most popular sport in the world, next to NFL.
As one
America.
national champion, Cardale Jones said,
I ain't coming here to play school.
they didn't come here to play school.
I think in America, and just the USA, I think college football, second most popular sport to the NFL.
Yeah, I think it's fair.
I think that's fair.
it's fair.
And
Yeah.
they deserve to get paid, but I think sometimes, and also, like, people ask, well, why does Georgia have so many driving violations? Well, because you're 18 years old driving a Lamborghini. That's why, right?
Look, I think the bigger conversation needs to be around how much leeway are you giving people who have not fully grasped the concept of responsibility.
But that part too is not so much the problem. My problem is, though, it also encourages being lazy, listen, Carson Beck, he had everything at Georgia. I'm leaving. Why? I just want to go to Miami.
Yeah.
Or, you lose your
there were some other factors for why he went to Miami, but
we'll leave that, Yeah. He probably wants to go back to Georgia now.
Yeah.
But, I lose this guy's coming in. He's going to threaten my spot. No, I'm leaving. The competitiveness is gone now. It's just, okay, someone's coming in. Well, I'm leaving. Oh, I had a bad game, my last game here at this school. Well, I'll just transfer over to this school then. So, no, I can't, I don't have to deal with it next year. That's the thing that bothers me. Like, don't get me wrong. We were talking nice about Dylan Gabriel before the show. Like, Dylan Gabriel played for, 4 schools.
Yeah.
Like, what? I know UCF, Oklahoma, and Oregon. Maybe
He was a Heisman contender at Oklahoma.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, UCF, Oklahoma, and Oregon.
Yeah, 3 schools. Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
And I mean, he had the injury at UCF, so
but then it's like, yeah.
And
Six,
I think,
year guys, 7-year guys playing. It's
but
like,
here's the thing, right? So maybe UCF didn't want him back because of the injury.
could be.
So maybe he didn't have an opportunity there.
Could be.
Where I think it really like falls apart is I think Nico Yamayeva is the best example of where it really all falls apart. He had an NIL deal, a very lucrative NIL deal with Tennessee in place, and wanted even more, and basically had a holdout. And I think Josh Heupel did the right thing. He said, "Hey, you're not bigger than the team.
That's right.
No one's bigger than the team. You already had a deal in place. We're happy to have you back on that deal if you wanted, but we can't get you a new one."
And that's Tennessee's a school where, let's be honest, the system, the offense is like the system. Like,
Sure.
like the system. You saw
Yeah,
Hendon Hooker,
that's
you
fair.
know.
Yeah.
You know,
That's
Joe,
fair.
Joe Milton. It's a system offense. I don't think, he wasn't Josh Allen where you like watch a Bills game, you're like, wow, Josh Allen's really the driving point of this Bills offense.
Right.
Tennessee, every wide receiver is wide open. Dante Thornton Jr.
And I think on the flip side of that, UCLA, a school that probably never had a realistic chance of landing a recruit of Nico Yamayeva's caliber,
They play in California.
now gets to basically create a bidding war for him, and they got him.
Remember the coach, Deshaun Foster, at the Big Ten Media Day?
Yeah.
Coach of UCLA, we play in California. Oh, thank you. Thank you. They're in the college. There we go.
College is closed.
College is closed. There we go. We're going to have a headliner. We're going to see some NIL. I want to spin that wheel. I can't wait. There we go, guys. 9 boxes left in this college, and we have 7 headliners. No brainer. No brainer. And that is a single. Thank you guys for closing that out.
Yeah.
You guys are the best. I just hate seeing, this guy's transferring for no reason at all.
Sure.
Just because
Sure.
what? His team lost because he played bad in the last game of the year and he doesn't want to face the music? Like, come on, man. It's like I'm picturing like Tim Tebow transferring after that Ole Miss game.
Oh yeah. Well, the rules were different back then, right? Because he would have had to sit out a year.
Yeah, but I'm just like, I just think
he wouldn't have gotten the financial gain, wouldn't have been there. So I think it's a little bit different, but yeah.
What happened to competitiveness?
Yeah, I agree.
Donovan, Timothy, Benton, Jared, Michael, Alex. Box number, please. First box number I see, that'll be the box that we get. Thank you, Alex, for closing out. Thank you, Michael, for getting a spot. Jared, Benton, Timothy, Donovan. I owe Michael Convey some pasta. Actually, now that I think about it, I think I got some pasta when I get home today, Michael. Linguine and
Okay.
clams.
Okay.
Michael's always asking me to bring him some pasta. So, weighing on a number, guys. If not, I'll go to the wheel. And the wheel will decide. But I'll give you guys some time to... If you guys want some box color magic if you are a believer and that sort of thing. Thank you, Alex. Box 12. Let's see the ticker, see if we have 12. We do. Thank you, Alex. So I'll take 12. Very nice. There you go. Let's put this a little closer so they're not all spaced out. All righty. And 12, I actually think they're right here. I might grab that bad boy. Yep, right here, actually. Let me grab that for you.
Oh, you got it? Thanks.
Yeah, I got it. It was right here.
All right.
It was right next to me. So, all righty. So, college. Ticker's updated. Take you guys to the randomizer 7 times. We'll see who we have in our first college break of our Saturday show. Thank you guys for closing out. Donovan, Timothy, Bendon, Jared, Michael, Alex. 7 times. Here we go. And there it is. Copy and paste. Take you to your squads. All righty. So, Alex, you have Wyoming, North Carolina, and Virginia. Benton, you have Oregon, Georgia, Purdue, Colorado. Michael, you got the Jonathan Taylor spot, Wisconsin, Michigan, Mississippi State, and Arkansas. Donovan, you have Penn State, Miami, U of I. Jared, you have LSU, Notre Dame, Liberty. Timothy, you have Oklahoma, BYU, Oklahoma State. Jared, you have Ohio State, Ole Miss, Pitt, and Arizona State. And then Alex, you got yourself the Pac-12, the old school Pac-12 at the bottom. USC, Utah, and Washington. So good luck to everybody.
Good luck, guys.
Box 12. Well, well, well. I don't think no lottery spin for me this time.
Unfortunate.
Whoo!
Unfortunate. But you can't spin on every single
Bad news for me is good news for Michael Convey.
Whoa!
There you go, Michael. I got no pasta on me. How about a Jonathan Taylor Speed Flex?
Woo!
Jonathan Taylor, the Wisconsin Colts Rib Speed Flex. I think Michael, one spot. There you go, Michael. Very nice. Jonathan Taylor Speed Flex. You got the Wisconsin. You got the Colts. This is sharp. This is nice. Fanatic cert on the back. Wow. Do a whole 360 of this bad boy. There you go. Damn. Wow. That blue visor. Woo. Nice hit, Michael. Nice hit.
Incredible.
Very, very nice.
Got a lot of red, white, and blue on this table.
Trying to get the good shot. There you go. That's a good shot.
We're feeling very patriotic on this Saturday.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Right? Very nice, Michael. Reminds me of the popsicle, the firecracker popsicles. Got lemon, you got cherry, you got blue raspberry, all in one. Very nice. He's going to have an awesome 2025. He looked like that running back in 2021 where he was the rushing yard champion.
Yeah.
He hit another gear last season late in the year. Jonathan Taylor. Watch out for the Colts. You know, the Colts, they always seem to win around, 7 to 8 games. Maybe Anthony Richardson. This is the year.
He's not that old. He's 26, so he's not.
Yeah,
not
I don't want to hear
old.
the 26 is old for running backs anymore.
He's not even that old.
Yeah, after Saquon Barkley, Derrick Henry, Josh Jacobs for the Packers last year, I don't want to hear 26 about the running backs. Headliners in the vault, Jay, Puka Nacua, Lawrence Taylor, and Phil Simms. We also have the $300 vault key. 6 boxes left. 3 headliners and 1 vault key. The $300 vault key. The big one.
Jonathan Taylor's last 5 games for the Colts.
I know he's got a 200-yarder in there.
Yeah, he does have a 200-yard. He averaged 144.6 yards per game and had 6 touchdowns and 1 receiving touchdown. Averaged 5.1 yards per carry.
Yep.
Unbelievable close to the season. And all 6 of those touchdowns actually came in the last 3 games.
I was I know he the $200 thinking of the
200-yarder.
Thinking of the vault keys. I know the 200-yarder that happened when I was playing Matt, our owner, in fantasy. We had our work fantasy league, and I was playing him in fantasy, and Jonathan Taylor was going off that game. And I thought it was a good game for me.
Yeah, last 3 games for Taylor, 520 yards, so 173.3 yards per game, 5.5 yards per carry, 6 touchdowns. That was just over the last 3 games. So yeah, he was on fire at the end of the season.
In fuego, Jonathan Taylor. No problem, Jay. And Michael, thank you, brother. You got in the break.
Yeah.
We just opened the box. You did all the work. Jonathan Taylor Speedflex, 1 spot. That's all it takes. That's all it takes. Michael got the star of the show right now. This is awesome. Woo. You're the man, Michael. You're the man. This is sick, man. Got, of course, the Fanatic cert on the back. Let's do some more. 2 to go on a double box break for the practice squad, guys.
Yeah.
2 spots to go. We have that Bo Jackson Mitchell Ness Legacy jersey, guys. 2 spots to go in that double. Let's close it. Let's close it during this show. It is 154. We are, hey, 6 to go on the double box break for the diamond guys. Best bang for your buck in the break. I'm going to drop that link in the chat. We'll love to knock out a diamond double. You know, when one speed flex comes out, they all like to come out at the same time.
It's
so
like the bat signal for the speed flexes.
Oh, the speed flex out. Let's all join them. So that diamond, it's now the time to join. The vault, 5 spots to go. Close that out. And a practice squad, drop that in there. 2 spots to go in that double. Let's do it. I hear you, Michael.
Yeah.
I hear you, brother.
Fair enough.
I hear you, buddy. Been busy with work. Hey, we know about that, right? We know about that. It's good to be busy, though.
Yeah.
So it is 1:55. Give you guys till 2 p.m. to close out that practice squad. At 2 p.m., we're going to do the mini chase wheel spin.
Okay.
All right? Doesn't mean that we're going to sign off. It just means we're going to do the chase wheel spin. And after we do the chase wheel spin for the minis, we'll
assess.
We'll see where we're at. If the practice squad's close out, we're obviously going to break the practice squad. And if something's close to close out after we do that practice squad, then we'll give it time to close that out. If we do the chase wheel spin at 2 and that practice squad's still at 2 spots to go, then we'll be back here at 3 p.m.
Yeah.
So, but do you really want to wait an hour for 2 spots? You want to wait an hour? Michael's back. Let's hit that double diamond. I love to hear that. Let's hit that double diamond. There you go. 13 boxes left. 4 speed flexes. The MVP still in there. Josh Allen. It's the best bang for your buck in the break room, guys.
That's like that's like the MJ press release.
The facts?
I'm back.
Yeah, I got the facts from Michael. He's back. He's back. Oh, my fax machines, man. My last job, like 3 years ago, we still had a fax machine, and we never used it. And we were trying to, like, clear up space in the office. I'm like, well, the fax machine. No, I can't throw out the fax machine. I'm like, when's the last time we sent a fax? Like, well, you never know when someone's, needs going to need I'm like, okay. So I wonder if they,
Did they ever send a fax?
I don't know. They were, I like, there was a nice job, nice people there. But
Did they ever receive a fax?
I got text. I'll text them. I left, I think they still like me. Maybe they forgot about me. I say, hey, you guys sent a fax lately? They'll say, who is this?
So Michael, you are in the single and the double. The double has 6 to go. The single has 7 to go. The practice squad double has 2 to go. So that's probably the one that is closest. That's the one that's closest to closing. But as far as the diamonds go, given the rate, because we didn't pull the speed flex in the last one.
No.
We pulled the Jim Kelly.
Jimmy Kelly, yep.
So 6 headliners left in 6 headliners left? Yeah, six headliners left in 13 boxes. 4 speed flexes. Double gives you more chance at the speed flex.
Yep.
And I don't know that there's any double up opportunities, at least among the headliners.
Josh Allen and Gronk.
Yeah, Josh Allen and Gronk
Terry
and
McLaurin,
and LT. So there is some double up opportunities with the headliners too. So I would go with the double.
And would you say we have 6 headliners? So that means 7 high now in the and more section?
Yeah,
maybe?
7 in the and more. So I would still go with the double. I would lean to the double if you're looking to pull one of those speed flexes. But again, your call. You're in both breaks anyway, so it's up to you really. Yeah.
Oh yeah. I wasn't working in government.
That's where
I'm not that official.
I'm not a big Doge guy, but if Doge wants to start being government efficiency, that's where you go. Take out all the fax machines.
There you go.
No more fax machines.
Michael says he'll grab a practice squad spot. Thank you, Michael. Appreciate you, my man.
Yeah.
Appreciate you. Maybe get that Bo Jackson.
That'll be 1 to go.
Yeah, I'm definitely going to close that out, guys.
If Michael grabs that spot, that'll be 1 to go in the practice squad double.
Michael, are you I think he's a Knicks fan, right? I think you're a Knicks fan, right? I know he's a Giants fan. He's a big New York guy, so I think he's a Knicks fan. Good luck to your Knicks today, Michael, if you are a Knicks fan. Hopefully he's not a Celtics fan. He's like, yo, I'm a Celtics fan when he's saying good luck to the Knicks for. But good luck to your Knicks. I know Bob's a Knicks fan, so good luck to Bob. Bob had tickets for the game, and he sold them, so he made a nice little profit.
Yeah, nice little moolah there.
You could be like Bob Boulay and make a nice little profit, guys. 204 for a spot in that 104. Get yourself a Lionel Messi jersey. We saw it on Fanatics, $4,500. You can say, Don, where'd you get that number from? Fanatics.com, guys. That's where I got the number from. I'm not just making up on the top of my head. $4,500.
And Lionel you can't buy it.
It's sold out.
Yeah, you can't buy it for $4,500 right now.
Right. Like, listen, I know like you guys go on eBay sometimes and you see some random person puts up something for, more money. You say, well, this is up, but no one's going to buy that, right? You go on eBay all the time. This was up for $4,500. It's sold out. It tells you a lot of people want it. It's in high demand. It's Messi, the most popular athlete in the world. Not America, the whole damn world. That's that blue and green circle, round thing. Or some people think it's flat, but that's a whole nother debate. Yes,
Yeah.
Knicks, Giants, Rangers, and the Mets. There you go.
All right.
Hey, 1-4. We also have
that Daryl Strawberry and Doc Gooden. Yeah.
86 Mets. Sorry, Red Sox fans.
Yeah, plenty of Giants, plenty of made some coin on the Knicks. I think a lot of people made some coin on the Knicks.
Imagine if you took like those the live.
You took the live odds.
And all the comeback games.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I was at so one of my buddies. He's a big time gambler, so he gets like some of these perks to like go to different games with like the suites and stuff. So I went with him to the Cubs suite. It was a BetMGM suite, and there was a bunch of other bettors there at BetMGM and whatnot. And the TV inside the suite was obviously delayed from the game that was happening outside. So we asked them like, hey, can we switch this to the Pacers game? Because everyone was talking about betting the Pacers who were down by whatnot. And the Cubs game is going on outside live. Everyone is crowded around this TV inside the suite as the Pacers complete the comeback on the Cavs because everyone has money on Indiana.
There you go. It looks like that practice squad did sell out. There you go. Michael said the traders went to the Yankees. Michael said, now you need to sell the last practice squad. Let's go.
Yeah.
Hey, Michael, good news, my man. Sold out.
It is sold out. Mizzou made Jay coming in with the closer magic, hoping to get some more closer magic in the practice squad.
Oh, is this a double? Oh, this is a double.
It is a double.
2 numbers, guys. Sorry.
It is a double.
2 numbers. It's a double.
It is a double.
2 numbers, guys. My fault. Thankfully you went to Mizzou. I don't know if Jay will be closing out these spots if you didn't. If you went to Kansas, Jay would be like, I'm not buying no spots for that Kansas guy.
Then he's definitely out.
I'm not buying.
He's demanding spots from me
I'm not buying spots from a Jayhawk
to get in the breaks.
That is true. Bet with the heart, you lose money. Yeah, like a blind squirrel. Every once in a while. That is true.
I will say though, the NBA algorithm does need to be adjusted from the books because we've seen so many 20-point comebacks now that the live odds just gotta be updated.
Yeah.
Like they have to be more in tune with the way the NBA is functioning now. But I guess for bettors it's great.
Thank you, Jay.
Because you only have to get it right once, and you can fund how many ever bets that you didn't get right.
Michael said he sold out the break. He's looking for his commission. You got to talk to Common about that, hey, Michael.
Commission in the form of a potential speed flex.
Jonathan Taylor speed flex.
Yeah,
That's
or
best I can do.
Or two wins in this break. You never know.
Michael, you got to talk to someone more. You got to talk to someone more important than me here if you want
the commission
that,
is winning. The commission is winning in the breaks. What are the boxes? 10 and 30.
10 and 30, please. I'm not that important, Michael. Ooh, it was 7 times. I got to go back and rewind that. I'm sorry, guys. Let's go back and rewind that on YouTube. That's my mistake. I got excited. I did it 8 times. We'll do it the old-fashioned way. I haven't done this in a while. I overclicked. So we'll go on YouTube, see where we left off at 7. I have it up right here. Put up right for you guys can see that. So here's the YouTube. Let's see my ugly face.
Yeah, the 20-point comebacks don't happen often, but they have happened a lot more frequently over the last few years than they have in the past. It's because of the 3-point shooting.
All righty. So there you guys see it 7 times. I'm going to copy and paste this manually now because I got a little overexcited. So 7 times, guys, for that practice squad. I know Tanya's been waiting like a couple days for this practice squad to fill out. So Tanya. Actually, Michael, if you press the back button, it goes back, but then the order's not the same as it was before.
Yeah.
So it changes the order. That's why you have to do it this way to get the same exact order. So even if you press go back, it still changes the order, so it won't be the same order as it was 7 times. So Tanya has the West, the AFC West. Alex is on top. He's got the first 2 spots, the NFC North and the NFC South. Let's see. Is that Thomas Frazier in the 3rd spot? Yes, it is. Thomas has the NFC East. I asked that question too before, Michael, and they were like, no, don't press that. I was like, okay. I was like, okay, fair enough for me. Michael, you're going to have the NFC West. You got the 4th spot.
Yeah.
Sorry about this, guys, too. Chat, and then it's going to be Jay, Chat, and Bobby. So Jay's got that 5th spot. And then there's Chat. Just want to confirm. And then Bobby. Okay. Got it all, guys.
All good?
All good. I'll zoom in on this one more time so you guys see. 7 times. You guys see it on the screen. That was the order. So, again, sorry about that. All righty. There we go. So, Alex, you have the NFC North and the NFC South. Thomas, you have the NFC East. Michael, you have the NFC West. Jay, you have the AFC North. Chat, you have the AFC South. Bobby, you have the AFC East. And Tanya, the AFC West. Oh, well, I was told that we'll do a mock one after this one.
Okay.
We'll make up names and we'll do a mock one, Michael. We'll do one and then we'll press back. See, we won't do a real break. We'll do a fake break.
We'll see what
and then we'll
happens.
see what happens just to test it out. Why not, right?
Worth experimenting.
All right. Box 10. There you go. Yeah, it's the first time I've done that in a while. I know I said I got excited. I'm not going to lie. I thought it was, we did 11, the 9 o'clock show.
Yeah.
I forgot it was 7. That's why I was, as soon as I hit 8, I go, no, dude, it is 7. It's all right. My streak is over. My Cal Ripken streak is over. Cal Ripken, 1-4. Maybe I just did that to segue for the Cal Ripken. See, I'm a genius. They're just like, open the box, idiot. We have ourselves, of course, Chinmay. Of course we have this team. Packer fans in the break room. Of course we have ourselves a Hall of Famer too.
Yeah.
Devin, ooh, this is stat jersey. Devin Hester, stat jersey.
Pretty cool.
I never seen You Are Ridiculous on a stat jersey. There you go. Very nice, very nice. Top 100 greatest Bears of all time. NFL record, 20 career return touchdowns. 3-time first-team All-Pro. NFL 2000s All-Decade Team. And a Hall of Famer. There you go. Alex Mathis. Congrats, Alex.
Congrats.
Devin Hester. So I'm 9-1 in Packer games, right, Chinmay? The games I went to live. For my birthday, 2010. It was the year we won Super Bowl.
Yeah.
My mom bought me Monday Night Football tickets to go see the Bears-Packers at Soldier Field. First of all, the refs must have bet the Bears that game because we had about 25 penalties.
Yeah.
But I saw Devin Hester take one to the house live, which as a Packer fan, not so cool. But as a Bears fan, I'm sure it was an awesome experience for them. It's the only Packer game I lost. Of course, it was the year they won the Super Bowl.
I went to a Bears game when not Devin Hester, but Nathan Vasher set the record for the missed field goal
against the 49ers.
Against the 49ers.
They were orange jerseys.
I don't know if I can't remember if they wore orange jerseys or not, but I remember that Nathan Vasher took the missed field goal back.
Some games I remember watching as a kid, and I remember watching that game. Like Michael said for the test one that we do, I bet I still get the AFC. You know, Michael, I know it was a college break.
Well, he's in the NFC West for this one.
I was going to say,
so he's not,
I know it was a college break, but he did get an AFC South helmet with the Jonathan Taylor. It's not a bad, We'll write this out for Alex, and we'll open our second box. Congrats, Alex. Devin Hester, in the practice squad and more section stat jersey.
Yeah.
I mean, at least a secondary
That's
headliner.
pretty great.
That's a Packer fan saying that. You know, he's only got 20 touchdowns because they stopped kicking to him. That's what. They just stopped kicking to him. No problem, Alex. Hey, brother. You did all the work, Alex. Thank you, my man. Thank you. Not done yet, though. Got one more box of
One
this
more
double.
box.
2, 4, 6, 2, 31. I never saw in a stat jersey, you are ridiculous. That was on
It's
there.
less of a stat and more of a statement, but works nonetheless.
Now, I've been called ridiculous, not because of not the same reasons Devin Hester's been called. Here's box 30. There you go. All right. Looks like a mini helmet. But who can it be? Young wide receiver, Tank Dell for the Houston Texans. It's going to be Chat Williams, AFC South.
Michael wishes he was in the AFC South for that.
Got the JSA cert. Very nice, Tank Dell. Obviously, had that gruesome leg injury last
Gruesome
year.
injury.
Scored a touchdown, too.
Hopefully he recovers.
How'd he heal back?
He is unlikely to play
This season, yeah.
this season, but hopefully recovers and gets back to 100% for the 2026.
Yeah, he's a good player, too,
NFL
when he's on the
season.
football.
Yeah, very fun player to watch.
Really good football
Yeah.
player. Tank Dell. Very nice. There you go. What's up, Jordan? Jordan says, first time watching seems dope. Appreciate that, Jordan. Jordan, who's your favorite team? Favorite players? Let us know. We can guide you in a series. What's your favorite squads? We are a live break room where you can win awesome memorabilia for a fraction of the cost. For example, we have a Lionel Messi jersey that's on Fanatics for $4,500. You could win that for $204 in the break room. A $4,500 jersey you can win for just a little over $200. That's what it's all about.
Yeah.
There you go. So I'll put the Tank Dell away. Nice hit, chat.
Great hit.
Houston Cougar as well. So he's Houston all the way. Went to college there. Tank. So Jordan, we have all different series. Our diamond series are authentic helmets or better. Those are the full-size helmets. Let me write this out for chat, and I'll do a top-to-bottom rundown for you, Jordan, show you off what we have in the break room. We have a whole bunch of series. We have minis, jerseys, authentic helmets. We have a baseball series. So we have a bunch of everything here in the break
Yeah.
room. Very good
Lot of
question, though.
options.
Yeah,
Lot
very
of
good
options.
question, though, Jordan. Let me write this out, and I'll do a top-to-bottom rundown for you. And I'll show off every break that we have here in the break room. But yeah, let us know your favorite teams. Tank Dell. So that practice squad, 4 boxes to go. We still got that Bo Jackson
still
jersey.
got Bo Jackson.
And Jim
still
Kelly.
got the Jim Kelly.
Sir. All righty. It's 12-12. We'll check this break page right here. We'll do a rundown, show off what we have in the break room for Jordan. If nothing is close after I do this, then we'll probably sign off, take a break. We will come back live, though, Jordan, at 3 p.m. Jordan, we are on all day, every day, 9 a.m., 12 p.m., 3 p.m., 6 p.m., and that is every day, my man. You're not going to miss us. We're not going to give you the chance to miss us. Here is the 1 and 4. The only headliners gone are Juan Soto and Patrick Mahomes. We still have the Messi jersey, guys. This is the most expensive item in the break room right now. $4,500 on Fanatics. Sold out. It's expensive, and it's in high demand, and you could get it for just a little over $200, $204 to be exact. Lionel Messi licensed jersey. Couple NBA licensed jerseys, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar and Carmelo Anthony. Kareem, the second all-time leading scorer. Carmelo was a great scorer back in his day. And my favorite NBA game of all time, NBA Live 2005. Carmelo was on the cover. Best dunk contest in the game. You're doing backflips and stuff. Tyson and Holyfield, the dual sign glove. One of the boxing matches I wish I was alive to check out, man. That was just to watch that with your buddies. You're having a couple drinks with your buddies, ordering a pizza, and your one buddy's like, yo, is he biting that guy's ear off? Like, how cool? Right? How cool is that? You got the Nature Boy Ric Flair, 16-time world champion on the World Heavyweight Championship belt that he used to wear all the time when he was the champ. We got Trae Young, Shaq, Cal Ripken on that sweet Baltimore helmet. How about these speed flexes right here, guys? I'll show off the video really fast. By the way, first, I want to show off Manny Ramirez, a name that we don't get too often in the break room. I know a lot of people are asking about the baseball break. Is David Ortiz still available? The David Ortiz has been pulled, but if you're a Red Sox fan, head to that 1-4. Manny Ramirez. Got John Smoltz in here as well. And we got the dual sign Rams and Notre Dame. Play like a champion today. There's the Bettis signature. You got the Kyron Williams on the side. This is a gorgeous, gorgeous helmet. Wow. Here's the Saquon Barkley, the best running back in football, maybe the best player in football, Saquon. This looks like a two-tone. We have to see this. It's the two-tone chrome. That looks sick. To me, it looks like, the shade at the bottom. I don't know.
Yeah.
Here's the Russell Wilson. You got Wisconsin. You got the Seahawks. And you got the Broncos.
There, yeah.
Very nice. Very nice. Russell Wilson, future Hall of Fame quarterback, a Super Bowl champion, and dangerous. So that is that 1-4, guys. Secondary headliners. This is why I love the 1-4. Aaron Down and Bruce Smith. You're going to call them secondary headliners? Two of the best defensive linemen of all time. Maybe the two best defensive linemen of all time. Not named Reggie White. Fernando Tatis Jr. We have Darryl Strawberry and Doc Gooden. The Truth and the Answer. Paul Pierce and Allen Iverson. You got Chuck Norris. We got to see what that's on. And Austin Matthews still out there in the 1-4. The 1-4, a little bit of everything. Football, basketball, baseball, wrestling, pop star Taylor. Oh, I forgot about
Taylor Swift.
I forgot about Taylor Swift. Taylor Swift. Yeah, a little bit of everything. I was going to say pop star, and I forgot about Taylor Swift, the biggest pop star in the freaking world. There you go. If you don't get that Taylor Swift, you're going to have bad blood with, I don't know. I'm trying to make a Taylor Swift reference. I'm not, I don't know all the Taylor Swift songs. I'm a fan. I'm a Travis Kelce fan, so I'm a Taylor Swift fan. The Diamonds, the best bang for your buck in the break room. Jordan, these are full-size helmets or better. What we mean by that, authentic or Speed Flex helmets. And we have 4 Speed Flexes still out there. Terry McLaurin, Aiden Hutchinson, Josh Allen, and Ladd McConkey. Also, Gronk authentic and a Lawrence Taylor authentic. Guys, 13 boxes left. 13 boxes left. And we're going to see some Speed Flexes. There's 4 Speed Flex. I got you, Michael. We'll do the rundown, and we'll test out that back button. There's the Ladd McConkey. Two-tone chrome. Awesome hit right there. And there's that. Look at that Scary Terry.
Whew.
That is sharp.
Looks really nice.
Scary Terry. So those are the Diamonds, authentic helmets or better. Here's our baseball break. We have 10 boxes left, 6 headliners. Jeff Bagwell, Carlton Fisk, Manny Machado, and Miguel Cabrera. So we have 2 Hall of Famers, Bagwell and Carlton. Well, actually, we have a couple Hall of Famers. Riley Fingers, secondary headliners, a Hall of Famer as well. Pete Rose should be in the Hall of Famer, but obviously we know Pete Rose banned. Manny Machado could be a Hall of Famer. Miguel Cabrera, locked to be in the Hall of Fame. There's no doubt about that. Triple Crown, former MVP, one of the best hitters of all time. And so, secondary headliners, Riley Fingers, Hall of Famer. He should be in the Hall of Fame for just mustaches, Riley Fingers. And then Pete Rose, the Hit King. The Hit King, a secondary headliner. Here's the College Series, guys. We have now 8 boxes left and 6 headliners. CeeDee Lamb, Steve Smith, Tim Brown, LaShawn McCoy, Hines Ward, and Warren Moon. We also still have 5 of the lottery balls left, guys, which have gift cards. And like I said, Jim, I don't even know if I'm supposed to be saying this, but I'll tell you right now.
Just, you've already said it so many times that you might as well just keep saying it.
We got 2 150 gift cards ready to give out. We have a $100 gift card ready to give out. Guys.
And that's on top of the item that you win.
Exactly. So some money back and the item that you win. Well put, Chinmay. Here is the vault. Guys, the vault, 6 boxes, 3 headliners, and a $300 vault key. If you like your gift cards, how about a $300 gift card and a full-size helmet as well? But the headliners, Puka Nacua, Lawrence Taylor, Phil Simms. Giants fans, Super Bowl team right there. Lawrence Taylor, Phil Simms. Rams fans get that rave. Puka Nacua. Here is our practice squad, guys. We're down to our 4 boxes left. Bo Jackson, that legacy, Mitchell Ness, licensed jersey. We also have secondary headliner Jim Kelly still out there in the practice squad. Jerseys, $28 spot. The only photo headliner gone is the Warren Moon. Brett Favre, Champ Bailey, Bruce Smith, Eric Dickerson, Ty Law, Roger Staubach, Anquan Bolden, Dick Butkus, Mike Evans. Still out there, $28. Brett Favre autographed jersey for $28. I'm jealous. Here are the minis, an automatic double box break for the minis. Lawrence Taylor, Champ Bailey, Jim Kelly, Robert Mathis, Eric Dickerson, Warren Moon, Frank Gore, and Aaron Jones and Patrick Willis still out there in the minis. Frank Gore, Aaron Jones, Patrick Willis, secondary headliners. So we are open right now. We'll do the chase wheel spin and we'll test out that.
Yeah. Guys should be in there for the wheel spin. Because I had a question actually. Because
What's
it's
up?
a mini break, or because the mini break was double, do we want to double up the name?
You can put them in there twice. Is
Okay.
it double? You can put them in there twice. Why not? Let's see.
It's a mini break and the mini was double, so figured
Oh,
we could
good.
do that.
I'm gonna test it
Yeah,
out right now.
that's available.
I'm just
Chase
using our
wheel spin
names.
is available. Oh yeah.
Michael, who else we got in here? We got Jay. Let's see. Alex is in there. I'm just using whoever's name I see in the chat. I'm just using for our test run. Let's see. Who else is in there? Give me
Well,
a...
that should be enough, right?
Yeah, 5's enough, right?
Five should be
Five's
enough.
We just want to see if it moves or
Yeah.
not. So here we go. This is just a test one. So Dom, Chinmay, Michael, Jay, Alex. Let's see. Randomize a couple times. We'll just see. Test it. All right. So it's Michael, Dom, Jay, Chinmay, and Alex, right?
Yeah.
Let's see if we... Well, okay. We'll do that. Let's take a picture of that one. And then we'll do again. And then we'll go back and see if it's the same one as that one. So let's see. All right. Again. So it moved.
Correct.
So here it goes. Let's go back. Well, that didn't help. That was the worst timing possible. Now even when I refresh, it's going to be different. All right.
Try going back on the browser. Like, yeah, try that. No, it's just not doing it.
Uh-oh. There we go. All right, we'll do it again. Dom. Chinmay.
Full-size helmets still available in the vault. Tyler, that would be Puka Nacua and Lawrence Taylor. The Puka Nacua is a rep, but it is the Rave, right? Yeah, the
Yes.
Rave rep. But Lawrence Taylor and Phil Simms, both on the Phil Simms it's hard to tell what exactly that would be. The Lawrence Taylor is an authentic though, and you could double up on the Lawrence Taylor and Phil Simms if you get the same spot. But those are the headliners left in the vault, and on top of that, you have a $300 vault key.
I got you,
which
Dan. I
you
won't
would
forget.
which you would get with the item, but you probably won't get that with one of those headliners.
Yeah, I got you, Dan. I got you. Right after this, we'll do that chase wheel spin. So, all right, here's after 4. We'll do again, and then we'll go back to see if we get the 4. So it's Dom, Michael, Alex, Jay, and Chinmay. This is just a test, guys.
Yeah.
You guys are watching right now. It's just a test. We want to
This is
figure.
not real. No one's getting an item.
I won. All right, I won again. See, there we
Yeah.
go. I won. Now let's press back. There you go. That's
All
what
right,
I.
so you can't
There you
go back.
That's what I
You
think.
can't
There
go
we
back.
go. There we go.
You can't go back.
Good thing we didn't hit back. So there we go. All righty. So definitely we'll do that chase wheel spin for you guys. Get that ready. So now we know if we press, we'll get that. So good thing we didn't hit back. When
Yeah, don't go back.
There we go. All righty, guys. This is for the chase wheel spin. We're not going back for this one. We're moving nothing but forward for this one, guys. So you guys know the drill. Top name after 7 clicks in the randomizer. Here we go. Better not overdo this one.
No.
Final click. It's done. There you go,
Hey,
Dan.
there you go. He reminded us about the wheel spin, and the wheel delivers.
Heck yeah. Well, Den's been wanting to do that wheel spin since 12:45. He was ready. Den was ready. He goes, I know I'm going to win that wheel spin. Let's do it now. He just knew he was going to win.
Yeah.
Den, you know the drill, buddy. What number would you like us to start you at on the wheel? Special number, favorite number, maybe a birthday? Good luck, my man. Let's get you 100, Den. So let us know. 27, I got you, my man. 27. Hit that 100. All right. This is the hardest part. It's like making.
Yeah.
Looks good. Right?
Anything but one. Well, Dom already said on one he's going to do a respin.
Only one, though.
Yeah.
Only one. So you have a 1 in 100 chance of getting a respin. But you don't want the respin. Oh my gosh. Yeah!
Oh!
Let's go! Wow. Yeah.
That just happened.
I think that's anything but one.
Yeah?
That's my first 100. I've been working here for almost 2 years. That's the first 100 I've spun in this wheel. I'm not kidding. That is the first 100 I have ever spun in this wheel. Good call on the 27, Den. They got, I'm trying to steal credit for all that. That's Den with the 27.
Yeah?
Damn, Den. There you go.
$100 gift card headed your way.
Damn right. That was my father's birthday number. That's why I picked it. Hell yeah, my man.
Great reason to pick that, and
Congrats, Dan.
great spin.
Show this off one more time. 100. Hell, there goes my employee of the month, though. There goes that. And there goes my employee of the month.
It was signed, sealed, and delivered until that wheel spin, and now it's gone.
All those $5 I was spending, all those $7 I had employee of the month are nailed down. There goes my employee of the month, though. It's worth it, though. Dan,
Worth it.
Congratulations, buddy. Hell yeah. My first 100. I'll always remember you, buddy. I'll always remember
And
you.
I see that Craig Crenshaw just underneath it has $1.
Yeah. Well, you want to respin, Dan? I'm kidding. I'm kidding. All righty, guys. So it is 2:25 here. We'll take a short break. We'll be back here at 3 p.m. Central Time. While we're gone, guys, the diamonds right now, 13 boxes left, 6 headliners, 4 speed flexes. Josh Allen, Ladd McConkey, Aiden Hutchinson, Terry McLaurin still out there in the diamonds. We also have the Gronk. We also have the Lawrence Taylor. I would get in that diamond right now. While we're away, get your spot, and when we come back on, nice slow pre-fill to start. I know that diamond's going to be hot in that 3 o'clock hour, Chinmay. That's a fact. With 13 boxes left, 4 speed flexes, one of them being Josh Allen.
Yep.
So, guys, get your spot in that diamond. From Chinmay, I am Dom. We'll see you back here in just over a half hour.